What's up, Hippo lovers? Finals are starting. Doubt against the Viper, best of 7 in a $25,000 tournament hosted by T90+Dave, Wandering Warriors Cup. We are jumping into game number 1 as always, being played on Nomad and then home maps after that one. We are going deep into the map pool because we obviously had bans before this day. The most picked civilizations in each round were not allowed starting from the next round onwards. So Malians, Persians, Spanish and Italians not included in those drafts. That's why we see those civilizations that you might not see too often. Let's just jump into the action and see how this one is going to play out. In the blue trunks we have the Lord himself, and he is playing Koreans, and we have Darko Dautovic docking at the bottom here. Pretty solid when it comes to deep fish. The Viper in the center of the map had 3 villagers spawning together apparently to see up a bit faster from what it looks like. Earlier pop 4 then Doubt, but only slightly, and now sending a villager to the top for the deep fish. Might even consider walking to here to only then really build it. 185 wood in the bank, now heavily on it, and that means maybe not the greatest production here. Viper will play Bohemians and dock indeed here so that the villager can go for shawfish. This is the moment where you put your hippo points on the line and maybe gamble a bit with them. And this is also the moment where I ask you about your predictions of this final. Doubt at the left hand side, the Viper at the right hand side. I will go with the 2-4 prediction, so the Viper winning 4-2. Tendo wants to see the Doubt win, or is predicting that Doubt is winning. And one word paw. 2-4, 4-3, another Doubt fan, 1-4, 1-4, 4-0 Doubt, 1-4. Okay, so really mixed results here. Ooh. Interesting. I actually have no idea. Well, that's why we are watching. 4-3, 4-2. Okay, so not a single sweep from the Viper being predicted. In my heart, Doubt. Okay, that's what all that matters. 4 on the sheep here. Needs to drop off some more food, but did that quite nicely. Also gets the fish out at a reasonable pace. Now the first boar. Viper will be tired. Reverse sweep by 2-4. Why will the Viper be tired? You know that the semifinals were recorded games being played yesterday, so this back-to-back sets is not an issue. Remember when Doubt reverse sweep Leary? Believe in the Lord. Okay. It's light in Leipzig. Okay. Thank you. It's also late in Belgrade. Why did the research loom on Nomad? Little early aggression here. I think mainly because their build wasn't that clean, and you don't want to have an idle town center. Ideally, you want to avoid it. Magistone, hey yo. And yeah, we could now start a discussion about like the sleeping rhythm of professional computer players, and that 9 PM is not really the typical time where they put on their PJs already. Maybe they already have their PJs on, but well, not the time where they think, oh, I'm getting tired. 25 seconds of idle TC time for Viper, even with late dock. Yeah, pretty solid, but was forced into loom a bit earlier. Viper's an old man at heart. Maybe, yeah. Quite some villages on wood here, but the Viper 8. I'm a bit surprised. PJ's 24/7 here. Oh, someone living the dream. Nice brag. Also, a reason for loom is trying to get boars from far distance. PJ stream for N4C? Well, I will have my hippo PJs, right? Nearly it's possible that the food reset on farms this other game was a CA bug. I think they stayed on it for too long. So I don't really know. Oh, look at that Viper block. With the... Oh! That is intentional, actually. Not really sure why he's doing it. Probably to maximize the damage output. Sick. I'm not sure. if it was a bug. Don't capture HP 4. I would think no. I might be thinking, I read something. Needs to do something with this APM. Yeah, probably Dark Edge. Not really way to do too much. Okay, Viper's still not that much food. Cloud can now click up to fuel age. Goes for a deer as well. Only 3 villagers. Rest should be mining gold. What a weird mining camp. And this is like... This makes me unreasonably angry. A mining camp like this. It is just... no investment. And so much better to put it 1 tile further here. Just like that it's facing the center. Right? You have the better distance towards that. It's still the better distance for those. And you have a better distance for those two. It's objectively way better. Yeah. And 3 volts making it as well. Yeah. It just bothers me. Mining camp throw. 1 tile closer to the town center? What? That mining camp is only for you, I'm sure. I'll message out right now. I mean, that only affects later game with upgrades, so the difference is small and you increase the walking time and therefore the building time. What? Okay. So, Doughty in fuel age here. We'll have 2 docks at the bottom. Some more fishing ships still being added. Seas Viper is still not fuel age. And actually scouted that area. Really nice play by Doubt. Oh, that was sexy. Look at that. He scouted that one. So knows Viper will be far away. Knows that 1 dock is here. So no sneaky dock shenanigans. And still adding more fishing ships. Yeah, that is such a greedy play. But might pay off. Might pay off. Is he sending that one again? Just so scared. And yeah, Viper not really going for anything wild. This time not opening with scouts. Obviously not being Indians. And Viper also scouts with this fishing ship. So both players really greedy. 10 fishing ships against 11. Double fire galley now by the Viper. Will take some time to pay off. Wow. Greed by both. To be fair, with how narrow that water is, it's easy to block. Yeah, something here. Viper, not unlikely that he might build another dock. I think over here would excite me a bit more than here. But still absolutely reasonable. Doubt still no fire galleys. This is so greedy. This is so greedy. Town watch now and sends villagers on stone. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Okay. Viper blacksmith as well. What is that building then? Didn't he have... Okay. Past castle tower. Yeah, there's actually 2 villagers only. Yeah, it's actually a tower rush. It actually won't be a forward castle. Unless Doubt sends some more now. Drops off the food here. Instantly goes up. Pretty solid play by him. Now it's the moment to add some fire galleys for the defense at home. Still more fishing ships. 12 fishing ships, Doubt. That's not a great move. More outposts, market by the Viper, and Doubt will have a really good idea of what he's up against. Hi. Was it cancelled blacksmith? Okay, makes lots of sense then. Look at that. Doubt knows there's no aggression coming. A market at this point, the earliest aggression that he could face could be a Mangnol at some point. And first tower from him. Oh god, this is like... Whew, I'm happy that Viper, like, just disengaged. But the scout towers are the greatest meta that ever happened to this game. Is that so? What is Doubt up to? What is Doubt up to? Oh, Viper was so greedy. I know there was a smile on his face. Oh. Viper with the defensive tower. Doubt needs to evacuate here. But actually gets another tower up. And he knows, okay, Viper will be delayed quite a bit now in getting to extra town centers. But Viper heavily on stone. So, won't mind this one too much. more coming here. And I wouldn't be surprised if Doubt tries to go for a siege workshop now, but needs more villagers on wood. Goes for the double fire galley play, but is a bit on the late side. Might have some losses. First fire galley doesn't really... Okay, now fighting off, but Doubt will lose some fishing ships. Microing that one away, still 15 food. Does a reasonable job. Second fire galley arriving. Can Doubt repair? Doesn't seem like he's doing the best job. Some block. So many fire ships actually losing HP. Doubt might trade this one off. Feels like Viper has the better micro. And we see... Oh god, Viper wins the 2v2. Even quite convincingly. Oh, this is so underwhelming for Doubt. Now he goes for the war galley upgrade. Okay, Viper needs to micro away. Meanwhile, stable by the Korean player. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we still see 4 on stone. Now the defensive monastery. Monastery is obviously not great against the guard towers here. Doubt will get lots of control of the map though. And Viper even wins that, but it's a double kill. Okay. So war galleys. I wouldn't be surprised if Viper now thinks about a sneaky dock here at the side. But for now, just sends fire galleys around. Fishing ship count 12 to 10. So Doubt still pretty happy with his greed here for sure. The tower's too close to the TC, isn't it? I'm not even sure. And if so, like, do you think Viper wants to have, like, villagers in the town center to kill that tower? I think that costs him more resources. Ah, Korean Knights. Something we don't see too often. Doubt tries to get that one up. Quite interesting. But doesn't he wall in the towers? Because he's Doubt. Pretty easy answer. Also, he still has a stable and knights, right? I think this is a clear delete. Yeah, Doubt has to go for it. And could maybe go for another one here, but now the siege workshop. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Doubt gets the tower up. Such a good move. Still some villagers on stone. All of them obviously on one single stone mine. And that one even behind. I don't... But yeah, there will be quite some pressure. And Viper might consider to go for redemption behind this, no? 3-2-C play. Still really solid water play. And Doubt with more HP should be winning this one quite nicely. And Viper continues with more... Doubt continues with more and more towers. Now some more expansion, another outpost. Even redocked at that end. Viper might be in some problems eventually. Like if we get a tower up here, that would probably be pretty decisive. But feels like Viper at least will contest the water and will have a villager advantage. Villagers need to be moved around. Ooh, what happened here? Viper moved around, tried to ward this one off. And Doubt with a quick gate, but lost water meanwhile. Viper sneak talk? Not really, no. That one is still the sheep from earlier. And maybe wants to contest those. I wouldn't mind to see a tower from Doubt over here, but then still... I think this is the spot where you just build a turtle. And you will be super fine. Whew. 2 TCs? Not really producing anymore. What is Viper going for? Redemption. Oh, what? Why did Doubt delete? There was both of them were moving. Oh, God. Why? They had 30 HP. Just wait for the shot to hit. It was being converted? Yeah, but the monk moved to the side, so the conversion stopped. I can see the thought process behind it. And now he gets... Doubt. Viper instant dock behind this one. Oh, this could be really good. We could see the turtle against it though. Okay, so nice move. Conversion here. I think both towers could go up. Oh, Viper now switches the target and therefore the villagers disengaging. Doubt needs to right click this at all times. 85%. I think he should be fine. There's no real conversion coming from this. It's just to delay the tower and... Well, actually one conversion finished. But Doubt gets the tower up. Maybe kill against the Monk. Nah, not going to happen. Helps the efficient APM. TC number 3 for Doubt. Viper now with the defensive castle here. Interesting. And maybe Mangonel could have done something, but didn't really happen. Where did the turtle go? Oh, trying to defend this at the bottom. Boink. It's so weird that the damage output by turtle is not consistent. Like I've seen... Oh, this is great micro out. Holy moly, that was nice. He hid behind the dock so that the fire ship actually does the damage against the dock and not against the turtle. That was really nice. Now he really wants to repair, sends 3 villagers. It'd be nice to see a sneak dock from Doubt. Goes for a sneak Mangonel. That's the best I can give you. Oh, conversion against the tower! And that's why you fully wall tower, and Doubt has to delete that tower. Oh, goddy. And now Hazard Wagon are coming around. Oh, yo. Well, it could still have been a, like, house conversion. Siege Workshop now will go into Viper's favor. Mangonel being converted as well. And Viper's Monk defense apparently paying off. 76 villages against 55. So Doubt, although he has so much control. Look at that. Like, tower rush here. But simply, like, that wood line is key for the Viper, keeping him into this game. If it wasn't for that wood line, I think he would be dead. That's simple. Now converting some here, and Hazard Wagon should find the kills here. Doubt it. 98%. I think he could have committed if he wanted to. Runs towards the tower now. Tries to save those villagers. Okay, what are the next steps here? Another turtle being built. That one was repaired. Ooh, but look at that. Viper simply preparing himself. Second turtle here. Now goes for some fish traps. Looks like Viper still in very reasonable control. Doubt tower. Oh, he didn't lose a single villager. Yeah, it didn't go up. Ooh, turtle and fire ships actually missing each other, and now likely that we will see that turtle die. Not even microing properly. Okay, finds another kill and probably wants to get a shot off before dying, but still not pretty. Still not pretty. And now ram against the guard tower after the siege workshop was converted. Those villagers died. So much going right for the Viper. Feels like he is in full control in this game number 1. Best of 7. Whoever wins 4 games wins the whole set. And is... What is it, like $6,250 richer? Something like that. Something like that. Unique ships have such pretty death animations. Yeah. The caravels are super crazy, for example. Really pretty. So second wood upgrade. Viper now goes for eco upgrade 3-4. Doubt sits at 3. Where do I hear conversions? Oh, goes for another tower. Not sure if he really needs that tower. And Doubt does not go for the deletes. So guard tower there for the Viper. Now defensive castle for the Lord. 32 on food. 7 of those are fishing ships. So farm count actually not too bad. Could be thinking about imping at one point. Still continues to defend here. But fishing ships want to be split off and drops the 5 food. Oh, doesn't need to. Survives. So nice to see Doubt is donating those guard towers for late game defense. Yeah, just imagine that one still getting a kill. Viper, by the way, on the way to Imperial Age. Doubt sits at 200 food. Ay. Remember, this could be a really long set. Maybe we see some more early resign timings. I heard it's late in Leipzig. I also heard it's late in Belgrade. So maybe this is often over the last days we talk like, oh, GG after X or Y reached Imperial Age. This could actually be one of these scenarios where we say, okay, Viper reaches Imp, and Doubt might resign this one. Still game number 1, still long set ahead of us. Score won't be too pretty for Doubt either. He knows he doesn't have a lot of land army. He knows that the most important defensive structure, this castle, will be under a lot of threat. Doubt will never resign, mark my words. Yeah. Okay, I would bet against that. Turtle helping out again. Doubt, though, on the way to Imperial Age, so... Oh, not yet, but working towards quite nicely. Viper's actually going for siege archer ranges, so maybe the hand cannoneer pikeman again. Obviously, Viper knows that his opponent has a stable up, so maybe was a bit scared. Still surprised that he's actually going for like, spearmen here. Actually, halberdiers in that direction then. And Doubt, yeah, he's upward to him, so he will continue playing. Does Doubt not wake up 15 GM2 anymore? He basically rolls the dice for a week, and then it can change completely again. There's no consistency in a sleeping rhythm. It's like, it's just completely random, honestly. Like, sometimes he has Jordan's time zone, sometimes he has Slam's time zone, sometimes he is his own time zone. So, it's completely random. Instant conscription. We see bombard cannon, 1 trap as well, and oh, Doubt tries to fight this one off, but we'll have some villager losses, obviously. Hussite wagon's pretty damn tanky, and those war wagons not doing the greatest job ever in defending it. And Viper, he just knows, okay, I go bombards, and he will be really, really happy with that one. More pikemen as well, gets another castle to control the gold and the stone. Viper in a really, really solid spot. Misses that shot, gets a bit closer, hits that shot. Hits headshot. Freudian slip there. And Viper now can press Hofnice any second. Those pikemen actually pretty solid against war wagons once they can close down the distance. Viper, oh, with quite a misplay here. Loses that one instantly. And we still go for some conversions. Won't be the prettiest thing ever. Monk goes down. Viper runs away. And Hofnice upgrade on the way. I think he even cancelled Halberdier for it. Yeah, I was a bit surprised. We only see war wagons, so won't be the most important thing. Doubt now with some skirmishers. Ooh, that's a bit surprising to me, I have to say. Maybe he's expecting the hand cannoneer halberdier composition. More pressure on that castle. Water control still for Doubt. Have to love it. Although, full income can't be too crazy there. Bombards want to microwave. Skirms are around now. Now the halberdier upgrade. Goes for the university. Actually, focusing down the university makes lots of sense. He still doesn't see chemistry. So maybe he thinks chemistry is a good option. Bombards. Oh, completely missing. That's a bit surprising to me. Honestly, don't know if there's a research for yourself or for the opponent happening at that moment. Halberdier count not that scary. 6 on the field. Some more in the queue, but Viper quite some losses. Castle still being repaired. Nice defense by Doubt so far, and he's pushing this one back. Plus 10 population, but now one of the most imbalanced units in the game are getting freed, and actually some crazy shots now, and that one will be really ugly for Doubt. Has to retreat. Now has to go for bombards himself, but going bombards against Hofnice is not really what you want to do. Basically, you do the same, but worse. Viper also, oh, tax into supplies here. Oh, so might go for champions again. Something we wanted to see earlier, and oh, Doubt, don't tell me. Oh, boy! Eats the big shots here, and now has to retreat. Halberdier is falling behind this one, and now 5 of those units out, and can easily snipe the trap. Can just go fall back. Oh, but double kill! Double kill against this one. Oh, Trickerino. Halberdier is now chasing this one down, and Viper, is he eating another loss? Not really. Trap is getting pushed back. More kills against the war wagons. And Viper just loves to play this unit. Now, Siege Engineers, not that much gold by the Viper in the bank. So that limits his production a bit. But still, 2 more on the queue, 2 on the field. And I don't think like BBC Micro versus Hufnice Micro is where we would expect Dow to really outshine and out-micro the Viper here. Still Dow with the better population. I don't really see anything happening on the sides of this map though. Viper goes for more repair. Bombard cannon moves forward. Viper needs to move back, but gets some solid moves in. Let's take a look. Oh, missed that one. Wanted to go for the ground attack. More stuff dying. That Bombard in some problems. But he is really dying quite a bit here. Skirm's actually really helping out, as it seems. Still 5 of Nietzsche on the field. Now, Man-at-Arms being tagged against all the skirmishes, apparently. And Dowd, you don't want to really move in here. Or does he? Oh, that was a massive shot as well. Viper now heavily selling wood and food. Really wanted more gold. Goes for Bracer. Some more dance, and will just get more and more kills. And Dowd doesn't really have the answer against that unit. Towers, actually, I'm not even sure if towers would be that great. Yeah, they outrange the Hufnice, but... or, like, have the same range. But it should not be enough, right? 5 of them probably are going to one-shot it. Keep. Oh, there's so many resources. Oh, yeah, certainly floating some gold. Now takes into potentially Hussars pretty soon. And Viper goes for another aggressive castle. Hufnice shouldn't really shoot. Yeah, important. Although, Bombard Cannon. Oh, Viper. Did he lose that one? Viper lost the castle! There was no cancel. Look at the stone. 200 stone. The Bombard Cannon from distance actually tried to shoot the villagers and killed the castle. Oh, and Viper, that was more of a castle that thought, or make him think, okay, I might finish the game. So that was a really nice move for Dowd there. Got the kill. And now more Halberdiers are moving forward. Still feels like we have the full control here for the Viper. Bombards are trying to move to the side, but so many different shots are coming in. Another ground attack there. And Halberdiers will find the kill. Skirmishes trying to split here. But Bombard can actually micros itself into complete disaster. Dowd loses everything. Pop 140 for the Lord anymore. And he will not have an answer against all those units. The counter attack rate completely stopped. Look at that. 4 castles set up behind this one. And we see the trap. Those towers all going down. Skirm's not on the field anymore. Champions will be mixed in pretty soon. Now we have the two-handed swordman tag. Pop 150 against 180. And Viper just looks pretty strong. Takes game number 1. Has to be happy with that game. Played one of his favorite units in the game. They are so crazy, crazy strong. What a big, big hit. Damn. That was dirty. Doubt. The tower rush had some good ideas. Obviously, scouting intel is tricky. He blocked off the Viper quite nicely. Then he allowed that castle to go up. And Viper gets lots of control. Blocked that woodline, blocked that woodline, blocked that woodline. The woodline in the end helped. Oh, and I had one thought still. I think maybe walling in those towers could have just helped quite a bit. Look at that. That's also converted by the Viper. He didn't think about it. And actually playing against Bohemians, who are pretty solid in getting redemption out. Maybe you could have thought that one through, but I certainly would not have either. I could have built a house. But yeah, just fully wall your towers and then you block the woodlines for later. What makes Bohemians look so good? Okay, what civilization does the Viper not make look so good? Really greedy play by Dowd. I actually didn't mind it too much. Got the towers out. The boom behind it though. Simply behind, right? If we look at the 22-minute mark, Dowd solid 10 villagers behind. 26-minute mark, 21 villagers behind. And that's why Viper simply could boom so easily in this game. Okay, I need to do a bit more behind the scenes with joining the game, because now we are in the recorded games. We are not in the recorded games, we are in the phase of the live games. I always have to like jump out of the game in the real game. and set everything up. But we did that now, and 50 seconds to go. So the Viper wins with Bohemians, Stout loses with Koreans. Up next, one of the home maps of Stout, which will be Graupel. Okay, could be a long one there. Why was the first game recorded? It wasn't. Citadibe, close to 3 years now. Thank you. Hope you're all enjoying the wonderful show. And we can jump into game number 2. Clown flies in with a prime support as well. We have Doubt playing Indian, so wants to go for quite some shorefish. We have seen them work quite nicely in the semifinals. As you know, TC here would be crazy, TC there would be crazy if he wants to run that far. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes for normal TC here though. Let's take a look. And yeah, didn't want to scout and take the big risk. Well, the Viper was playing Byzantines. So if we go for Fire Galley Boar, he would just always win because his Fire Galleys attack faster. Nearly phrased it if there were. Now they're into the live games. Yeah, in the finals, right? That's what I wanted to say. And semifinals were still recorded games. The game number 1 also was a live game. That's why we had the restart as well, right? All the observant people were like, okay, there were no restarts simply because we don't get the restarts sent to us. We only get like either played games or the fake games if the set didn't go to game number 5. Without collecting some of the sheep. Why is there a blue dot here? Capture age. What's happening here? Minimap shows me a blue dot. This is collected sheep apparently. Ah, that's true. And once he drops them off, you see those 2 dots disappearing. Ah, nice. Okay, interesting. Loom for the Viper already. Did he not have a house, or what's the scenario there? Why did he loom? That's weird. So now I want to see how those dots are disappearing at the bottom here. That has to be dropping them off pretty soon, no? Look at the dots. Look at the dots, chat. Up. Nice. Oh, look at that. He doesn't even want to walk. He drops them off. I have dots gone. Indeed, indeed. So Doubt goes for the deep fish here. Could go for some really solid shorefish. That could be a pretty mill as well, though I'm not sure if he can reach that one. Oh, likely. It's magic. Magical. Both players should have a good idea where the opponent's dock is. Viper, 1 deep fish, 3 a bit further away. Doubt, 1 deep fish. Then it gets really ugly. Like, the second one is reasonable, but those are far away. So probably need to redock in the center there. Would feel very reasonable anyways. First boar on the way into the town center. Second boar would be at the top there. No more hype dots. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Ooh, and Viper is struggling again. And he already loomed. So not much he could do there. Huh. Except building the house with 3 villagers. Obviously not too sweet. Looking at the numbers, Dave is the new T90 on Twitch. Yeah. Good for him. Good for him. 31 seconds idle time? Yeah, it's not pretty. That should be a solid villager ahead. Might see maybe even building times. 12 to 10. Oh, yeah. Free town watch though? Only a few later, I believe, right? What do you get at quick? Oh, no, you can't have it in Dark Age. True, actually, you and Dave are a good casters team. Nearly for the facts, Dave for the fun. So you're saying I'm not fun? Okay. Nearly fields, man. Viper has a reasonably wallable map. What distance is really long? I think you can't wall to that ice. You can only wall towards it with the dock as well. So I think something like wall here could be an option. Wall maybe here's an option. And then yeah, you can zone out quite a bit of stuff. Certainly, but do we really expect lots of aggression from Doubt? I think this could be a really long game, honestly. At least that's what I would expect. No, we got a crying streamers. Perfect. Thank you so much. And Viper still at 17 food. What is happening here? Not a great build-up by the Viper. Nearly puts the FU in fun. Oh, I probably should steal that one. You can't say fun without you saying FU. Oh. Okay. That's something I like. I was still 330 food. Ay. Not a pretty build. What is Viper doing? Playing Age of Empires 2. It's a real-time strategy game. Give it a try. What's inside Doubt's transport? A sheep. There is no I in team, but there's no U either. Okay. I. Yeah. So Viper now with the transporter here. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to dock in the center area. That would actually double dock at home. Feels like a galley play to me. If he doesn't want to have the dock here. He also had lots of success with galley play. How close? I don't think those can reach the TC though, right? But maybe they'll rest the gold a bit. Viper now with the dock there, close by. And Doubt, give me galley play. Indeed, gives me galley play. Third dock. I'm a bit surprised that Doubt is trying to make something happen. And ooh, Viper goes for the big walls. So doesn't want to go for the small area control. Interesting choice. Especially doesn't wall at the bottom. And we see the barracks by Doubt. That sneaky villager apparently has a plan. And he's up to no good. Still, that flag is just so mind games. So 4 galleys will be the minimum play for Doubt. Remember how he did lots and lots of damage there against Winchester with his sneaky play as well? Not sure if Viper saw that, but it feels very likely. And yeah, that archery range will do way less damage. Ay. So what's going to happen here? Double galley should find 1 kill. Oh, what? Oh, Doubt misclicked. Could have gotten an easier kill. Now should micro against this. And Viper, even with the repair, lost quite some HP. And Doubt actually only goes for the fishing ship snipe. Is he actually playing the exact same build he did against Winchester? Look at that. 4 galley into no more water army, into only sniping fishing ship, into archer aggression. That's exactly the build he played against also Byzantines, also Winchester. Big difference though. Viper fully walled. And yeah, he went for the big walls to simply include that 1000 food. And obviously a bit better control over their woodline as well. And Doubt got into an advantage but he killed 4 villagers and forced a lot of reaction. And Viper here doesn't seem to be going to losing 4 villagers. At least I wouldn't know how. Second archer range now. What does Doubt see? He has no idea. He has no idea. He's still microing around. And Viper, if he saw that game before, as you can see, he knows exactly what's up. Finishes those 2 galleys and then 2 fishing ships are in the queue. Viper already starting to boom this one out. Sees no more production. Fishing ships here, but shouldn't be a thing. I think Viper loses 4 wills if he goes AFK. Yeah, but that's an unlikely scenario. Okay, Doubt finds another fishing ship kill, so I don't mind this one too much. Now the first archers are coming over. Viper with the barracks, and as nicely observed earlier, Viper will have a pretty easy wall. Goes for the double house here, and those archers shouldn't really get too much done. Doubt instantly loses one. Second one even takes some damage. Barracks already up. Viper, not unlikely that he builds an archer range pretty soon, and will be in a really, really solid spot. Controlled at home, and won the water. Maybe even builds a galley here to maybe intercept those archers from coming over in a bit. Could annoy this tower. Maybe could prevent the tower from going up, and yeah, Doubt thinks better of it. Might just go home. Now the question is, what does he go for? Triple mill from Doubt. Makes lots of sense to go for all the shorefish. Boar actually slower than shorefish, but Doubt still decides to go for it. Shift clicks that one, and villager could, with a lot of bad luck, go down. Nope, not going to happen. Demo sneaks around, tries to find the double kill. If Doubt can get it. Viper shouldn't really give it to him though. Yeah, simply goes for 2 different ones. Would be really unfortunate if, like, Viper goes to the dock now, and do we see a double kill maybe for Doubt? No, okay. Only gets 1. That's obviously not worth it then, especially after it just dropped off. And Viper just doubles down in all his walls, still has the shorefish here. Has to be really happy with how this defense went. Now even goes for the market. Ooh. We see some sneaky villagers. Not going to happen, no. Now another dock. Tries to get more control. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that villager becomes the forward villager and just tries to build a base here. What does Viper know, though? Didn't scout anything. Doubt space. Sees some archers. That's it. Fletching for the Viper. I don't think those archers can achieve anything. Although, well, maybe some harassment here at the woodline, but Viper's big walls also allow him to go for that woodline in the back there. So pretty damn solid. And indeed, that's what I said. That sneaky villager, the low HP one, now building the stable. Wouldn't be surprised if it's even double stable, night attack. That would be a pretty good scenario for the Viper. Maybe double stable siege workshop. Obviously now has to invest more wood into another dock, so that's kind of the 200 wood gone. Do we use the blacksmith? Do we even have a blacksmith? We don't have... Oh, we have a blacksmith. Only fletching for now. And Viper, he wants to play it Siege Workshop 1 stable. Okay. I think double stable could work out, but that's only because I see how open Doubt's base is. Maybe Viper is expecting Doubt to be walled. That dog is also going to fall. Maybe a galley here could make some sense. Fire galley around. Instant siege workshop, give it to me. House? Okay. So he felt like there's so much pressure at home that he actually decided to go for the defensive siege workshop first. at home. Okay, I can see that. Lots of crossbow around. He knows he has the better economy. Simply because he has the water advantage. 34 villages against 37 though. WWC play. And now the knights will still do quite some pressure and doubt. Obviously not a real answer to that for now. Could maybe go for a stable. Goes for some town centers as well as a defense. And yeah, that mangonel should do pretty well. Fire galley obviously great against land units. So that's not really an option. And knight shouldn't really find too much. But at least sees that Doubt is playing WWC, which is obviously a nice intel in the sense that Viper doesn't need to expect a full all-in and trades off 1-for-1, which is better for the player with a better economy in this case, especially if there's no real follow-up. DC number 3 for Doubt. Okay. Viper will find more kills. That one needs one more hit. Viper has to be happy with that. Now equals out the villager number, so the 7 fishing ships is what counts. And Viper actually builds a town center at the bottom. Okay, well there's no great town center spot at the top, simply because there are still the crossbows controlling everything, so I can see how he wants to expand. Eventually we'll need to get some clear ups here and need to expand in that direction, so I wouldn't be surprised if Viper goes for 4th GC. Something over here. Could make lots of sense to me. Viper heavily uses the market. Bought food, sold wood. And now goes for heavy plow and only then goes for farming. But oh no, some of those farms will finish before heavy plow. I don't like this too much. So 3 farms finished. 4 farms finished. 5 farms finished. 6 farms finished. 6 farms finishing before heavy plow. Nearly is not happy. Nearly is not happy. And yeah, TC spot here. So for TC play indeed. Exactly what we kind of wanted to see. And Doubt. Obviously not the guy that really is following up with the full play. So added the town centers. I'm a bit surprised that he doesn't keep the villager production rolling that nicely. Interesting crossbow. Huh. Okay, some more mangonel dance. I just got Okay. Viper scout the right corner. Well, he has a good idea. Otherwise he would not have built the town center there, right? So Viper 3 villages ahead. 4 against 3 town centers now. Ooh, lost the mangonel to the tower. That's a bit surprising to me. Heard rumors that Neely is another universe still waiting for the siege workshop. It will come. Trust me. We will have a siege workshop here later in this game. I already saw this game. I only saw the end screenshot though. So I thought I was smart, but maybe they just built it later. Viper. Still a slight village advantage. 7 fishing ships. Now goes for the monastery. So picking up relics. I can see 2 relics at the bottom. Make that one 3 if you want to. And 1 over here. So relic number 5. Somewhat in Doubt's area. Oh yeah, already in his monastery. So pretty much in his area for sure. Still no wheelbarrow. It's interesting how Viper doesn't really go for wild wheelbarrow timings anymore. Although we had one earlier, right? Game 5 against Shadow. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, Viper still gets the shot off. And we had some conversion here. No, that's the kill. Huh. What's Viper's long-term plan? Hui. I would probably think... If gate. Benefit. Oh, and now the knight comes around and just kills him. Oh, this is just in your face. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that was so nice. Yeah, Viper's long-term plans. I would think building or buying a house, some children, and like 2 dogs, 2 cats. Yeah, I think so. Viper on the way to Imp. And we see 200 food, 400 gold for Doubt for now. Still invest quite some more. Now jumps into the town center. And Monk at least gets 1 conversion. Could go for 1 ground attack here. Viper even deals some more damage. 2 dogs and 2 cats? Exactly that. So that the 2 cats can swim at all times. Can get their own boats. Viper 25 population. Oh no, 18 population lead right now. Still control the left hand side. Now goes for a university here. Quite an interesting placement. Could also go for some more show office control. 2 relics for the Viper, 1 for Doubt. Obviously that one's still up for grabs, and that one at the top. Doubt probably didn't scout this area, right? If he still didn't go for it. Okay, yeah, looks like the crossbow now scouted that one for the very first time. Viper's now nice map control. Yeah, it seems like 65% against 35% on land. Also water is his, so maybe even that percentage for the whole map goes a bit higher. Huh. Viper now, Doubt now selling some wood. Wants to go to Imperial himself. He's on the way. Viper 2.5 minutes ahead though. And defensive castle goes for cataphracts. What's the answer for Doubt against those is the big question. Doubt now expands a bit more here. I don't think like Catas is the go-to main unit for Viper, I would think though. Goes for fast fires. Knows that Doubt likes to take back water in those situations. It's only 1 castle, 2 cataphracts, and now we see Greek fire. Oh boy. An upgrade I have not seen for quite some time in competitive Age of Empires. +1 range for fire ships. Something we very rarely see. Interesting. Really interesting. Knight around, and yeah, look at that. Doubt is actually trying to take water back. So Viper with the perfect anticipation here. And that makes fighting just so much easier. Fire ships obviously very clunky, having problems multiple times. Monk now saved in that castle, in that town center. Scout tries to find some damage. We have ballistics though, so that scout will die and Monk can go home. Ay. Viper will have 3 relics. Doubt 1 and still the one at the top. Assuming that Doubt will get it, but Viper, he sent a Monk. But is a bit scared of that stable next to it. Now some fires out here, but those are only fire ships. Against Byzantine Greek fire, fast fires. Not going to be a pretty fight here for Doubt, and gets cleared up completely. Even gets out microed there involuntarily, and could maybe suicide those a bit, but that was relatively costly. Castle now for Doubt, and chemistry is coming in. Viper will even go for cannon galleons here most likely, and will find quite some kills from water. Still control at the bottom, and we see heavy demos. Okay, I can see that as good units for Doubt. But might just lose all his docks before. Might lose the one important dock. Indeed. So heavy demos not being finished. And that simply means Doubt, if he wants to redock, he has to take heavy demos first and then try to retake. And even those... Oh, that could be a pretty good connection actually against those low HP ones. But only gets 1. Obviously those are 140 HP already. Fast fires. Won't die to 1 hit. Now we have the archery ranges here as well. Viper space becomes a bit tight. But still feels like a 20 population lead. We'll find some more villager kills here at the top. And is doing a really, really solid job of the raid. Galleons now coming in, 3 cannon galleons on the field. Not unlikely that that castle will be under lots of pressure. Castle here at the bottom as well. And Viper gets in more and more control. 134 villagers. Doubt sits at 129. So both getting onto their reasonable numbers. But Doubt's still so far ahead from getting all the necessary upgrades that he wants to. Arbalest tech now. We get more armor for the Viper. Cannon galleons already pressuring. Still no heavy demo. So like, yeah, retaking the water will be really tricky. Wouldn't be surprised if the Viper even thinks about elite cannon galleons here. And we already see the raid at the gold. Viper now solid 30 population lead. Snipes some more villagers. Has ballistics. Actually not as many kills as I would have expected from this one. But Arbalest obviously can go over here. And can the fast fire ships could help out. Maybe some miss micro, and I would expect some barracks to be put down. Indeed, forging now comes in, and this one won't be too pretty because those fast fires actually doing very reasonable damage against land units. Viper's just microing back, and Doubt can't really contest that one. The castle likely to fall against 3 cannon galleons as well. Fast fires coming over. Next try for heavy demo. Should have better chances this time though, but Arbalest still around to do some more damage. And the only thing that should be finishing the game is still missing. The missing siege workshop. What is that? Oh, I wouldn't even... Okay. Actually, camels are doing reasonably fine against fast fires. Okay, and the redock there is something we just saw at the edge of the screen. Viper now with another cast at the top. Wants to get more and more control. No idea who got that relic. I'm pretty sure that Doubt got it though, right? To be on the way. Oh yeah. So Doubt is playing with 2 relics pretty soon. More and more upgrades. Again, supplies. What is happening here? Like every second game, Doubt's Viper somehow goes for supplies without any real necessity. And we get shipwright. Saving some wood for the ships and faster production. Pretty nice upgrade. The castle of Doubt will go down. Heavy demo now wants to go in. Maybe the kill here and gets at least 1 kill. But castle should die regardless. Viper maybe could queue up some more cannon galleons. Still some more repair here. And Doubt goes for another heavy demo. Actually, he might save that castle. Doubt might save that castle. Oh yeah, he will. Really nice play. And Arbalest under some problems. Okay, Doubt is actually doing a really good job. Pop 150. Skirms, camels chasing this one back. Pikemen only now being produced. Building the cast at the left hand side. Doubt is playing this one brilliantly right now. I thought like he would be dying 1-2 minutes ago. But getting onto a reasonable spot. 20 population behind, but working towards Imperial pop limit. More archery rangers here. Skirm numbers should be fine. Held that castle. Heavy demo alone. Did quite a bit. And Viper now taking into galleons though. Which is obviously way better against the heavy demos. So makes lots of sense. Siege workshop. A bit misplaced by the Viper, but maybe we'll add another one later on. They have bonus attack against fast fire ships? I don't think so, no. Just the damage output was not as high as I expected. Okay, galleons around here. Should be dealing with that raid. Okay-ish, I would think. If they're hitting. Let's try to poke again. Didn't really happen. Viper could maybe prepare something like siege rams. Could actually work pretty well against villager, camel, skirm. Not the craziest thing ever. And demos should just easily die here. Kills from distance. More galleons. Viper now at 11 galleons. Castle will go up. Galleons helped out with the defense, and obviously those villagers were walled in, so pretty easy defense. Pikeman production now, but I think we need to see the harbor attack. Let's take a look. Oh, trap will go down, so nice snipe there by Doubt. Lightcav will die in exchange though, and now the bombard I think should be able to deal with that trap. Oh, unless he runs into that range. 11 range against 12. Wow, that's fine. The wiki says Imp Camel get 9 bonus damage with a ship. Okay. Well, that could explain the fight. Good on Wiki. Oh, that's a lot of gold wasted here by the Viper. Tax into Champions though, obviously lacking the last attack upgrade, but still not the prettiest thing ever. Already prepared resources for the champion tag, coming up pretty soon. I doubt makes Viper work for this game quite a bit. Viper's a pop limit, but doubt, as I said, works his way towards pop limit. 170 and somewhat rising. That castle might be held. That castle is held for now. 200 swordmen out. Give me a champion upgrade. Indeed coming in. Arbalest, what's happening here? That looks horrible. That looks horrible. Oh no. Oh no. This is what... Okay, at least not a demo hit. But still really bad. Sitting under the castle. Skirms dealing with that. And a really weird quick gate there by Doubt. And now sits under there. This just looks like a complete waste of all his Arbalest. Such an untypical Viper move. I'm surprised. Huh. Okay, 2 traps around. Bombard cannon was lost there apparently. Viper with quite some castles now. Quite some control. And finally the ram. Huh. Heavy demo kind of out microing this one here. Okay, so Doubt wants to have more control of the top. Obviously gold here, stone here as well. Can produce traps from there. Won't be that easy though. And champions dying to hand cannoneers, but we still have enough skirmishes around to find some kills here. Continuing to close this one down, and just feels like we will see more and more kills. That should run out of gold soon if he finds no new spots. Oh yeah, that's something we should care about. Found that one at the bottom. Also wood is something we need to take care of. Yeah, I don't think that much gold income right now. Right, this gold at the bottom. Some at the left hand side. Has 2 relics, Viper at 3. Viper able to keep Doubt below pop limit still. Not enough houses. Viper now with some stone walls here. Won't be too pretty. Another tower to contest those gold. The gold income there at the top. But Doubt might be forced into more trashings than he ideally wants to go for. More galleons around. And another dog. Doubt doesn't give up on contesting the water. Still heavy demo, obviously great unit. Let's take a look. Those hussars are still going through. Viper, Harbor, the upgrade took quite some time. Harbor is still around, Castle around, Pikemen. So like there's a big group of units that could intercept this one quite easily. And Doubt raids won't be the prettiest one, running into yet another castle after that one. And Viper now goes into more and more monk units, or monk techs at least. Probably wants to deal with potential bombard cannons. But gets quite some problems here. And Doubt, he's still fighting this one out quite heavily. Still massive map control, obviously, in favor of the Viper. Doubt just running through. Yeah, feels like it. Not even all HP upgrades on the castle for the Viper. One of the major things why Byzantines are so strong at holding, because they have so many HP. And now 3 more galleons trying to help out. Cannon galleons from distance could also be pretty nice. Doubt, not a single villager on gold right now after pushed away from here, and that one got raided. So full trash, his only option right now. Gets another castle up. More galleons moving forward. Harvard around, Arbalest moving in as well. And uh-oh, castle falls for the Viper. Bombard cannon behind. But if we just go into the trash war, that has to be better for Byzantines. Elite cannon galleon tech now for the Viper. And still he has like endless amount of gold, right? Or more gold, more stone. Even more gold here. Oh, this is so good. And now denied this castle. And Doubt, he had such a good run, but now it feels lots of factors are going into Viper's favor. Champions, obviously great. Technically, cataphracts could be added again here. Great against every single thing that Doubt has kind of hands on to put on the map. Galleon's microing back, and Viper, he's just happy trading off units right now. He knows that he has more map control, and we're talking about gold, but wood might be an issue at some point as well. Has this wood. That's all nothing. And then, well, he claims more wood at the top here. So, yeah, he will have some reasonable wood. But if he loses those 2 wood lines, then Doubt is kind of out of the game. Cataphract now intercepting those villagers here at the top. Still 2, 3 traps. Going for the barracks. Not really sure if that's the most needed kill right now. But more galleons are intercepting. And that feels a bit like the repeat of the Hera versus Mr. Yo game on this map, where so many galleons were constantly cutting off reinforcements, and Hera simply lost so much army. We have 5 traps out, 2 bombard cannons behind this, so if Viper keeps his military numbers underwhelming and out pushes here, he might get quite some kills out, but honestly, actually 3 traps already dying here. Champs are continuing to push in. More skirms to the side. Doubt drops down to pop 120. So many yellow dots everywhere. The raids are pretty brutal. Some intercepting here. Some more water, and Doubt did put a really good fight on here. Whew. And would you ever co-cast with Memp? I cast probably like 300 series with him. So, yes. You have to be like really new to the community. But okay. Welcome. Okay, what's next? Traps over here. And we have hoardings finally. The Viper goes for more and more champions. Has all the necessary upgrade except maybe crop rotation if he wanted to. Doubt sits at pop 100. G to the G by him. And Viper takes the 2-0 lead here. 77 military against 24 in the end. Doubt running out of gold, running out of wood, running out of map control, running out of ideas. And kind of a trashy army that he could afford. And Byzantines will just willingly take that fight. Viper will willingly take that fight. Look at that. Really, really solid production here as well. Stone in the bank for the Viper doesn't really matter. He's still at 4 castles left. And Doubt kind of ran out of options, losing the water. Byzantines just really good in the late game. And I think it all comes down to the archers initially. Not really finding any damage in Viper. Simply ahead after that. Better KD for Byzantine players, something we can't say too often. Also way better killing KD. Oh, let's return to map. Did we have a siege workshop here? No, we didn't. Shame. Castle timing actually pretty similar, but the Viper got to imp a bit quicker. Villager count apparently 137, a solid number here. And Viper has to be happy with how those 2 games went for him. And we have Indians not winning their game, Byzantines winning their game. And Viper still has Malay, with which he looked incredibly strong. Portuguese, one of his favorite civs. Lithuanians, which can be absolutely crazy as well. You lied when you said you know the future. Oh boy, what a surprise. You caught me. No hippo draft? Yeah, I screwed that one up a bit. I don't really know. I think it's like a one-liner that I could add, but I don't really know how to do it. Nearly fields, man. Okay. Some casts are really confused by the restart rule from game number 1 that I just read up. I think I'm getting old. I had 10.5 hours yesterday, 6 hours today, all solo cast. I think, I tried to organize some co-casters, right? And maybe I should not have done the 1.5 hour Q&A yesterday evening. Just some more sleep would have been so much more clever. Will the post-game interview be double, or is the tourney too professional for it? What do you mean by double? I remember when Nearly could do 44-hour streams. Yeah, 45 hours, 20 minutes was my stream. I also wanted to test something else, right? Both players being interviewed. I personally am not a big fan of interviewing both. I think you should always only interview the winner. I think the best player at getting interviewed when losing is actually Hera. And even that feels wrong. Yeah. 1 hour stream week, those were the glorious times. Yeah. 1 or 2 hours, I think it ended up in 1 week. Solid stuff. Solid stuff. And now, not even show matches for N4C. I don't care. I don't like it. Because people just lost the game, right? And then asking them questions, not everyone is made for it. And people should like work with their emotions first. And not really, you shouldn't really force them into like making an interview. Yeah, that's for example at NAC we had the clear rule, losers don't have to be interviewed. Yeah, we did that at I think like NAC 1 or 2 or something, and at one point we changed because player feedback was clearly like, I don't want to get interviewed. Yeah. But even they're good friends. Yeah. Even sport loser interviews are always kind of awkward and don't offer a lot of, in my opinion. Yeah, like people are like angry, right? They aren't happy in that moment. And if you want to go for clear analysis, like what changed, I think it makes way more sense to ask them a day after than directly after the game. How can they be like really objective? The series to end that week was amazing. Yeah. One of the best sets and one of the best games I've ever seen. 4.5 hour game, 3v3. Gold wood price at like 800 or something, or stone price at 800. One of the two, maybe both. In a 3v3. Imagine, and that was a 3-0 as well. Imagine AM wins that one, and we go 2 more games after I already streamed for 1 or 2 hours. What at 800? Okay, yeah. That was insane. Good old times. It's show match AM versus GL for Regicide Fortress. 4.5 hours. Holy moly. I don't know when did we do that. I think there was NAC 2 promotion, right? So probably something like January, February 2019. I would think, right? Does that sound reasonable? Maybe. Okay, let's jump into game number 3. The Vipers leading 2-0. NSC 1 promo. Did I really do NSC 1 promo the 100-hour stream? I thought it was 100. It was 2. You will find it on my YouTube. This made it one of your Game of the Years list. Okay, I thought I did. Yeah, why no Tatars here? Because you don't have a single bonus with Tatars. If you have the hill, you win the game. And you're not better on water, and you don't have any proper amount of sheep. So you simply will either lose water. You're just simply losing water every single time. And that's why you don't go for Tatars. Where does the WWW Night of Music come from? Or am I wrong here? YouTube. Yeah, Tatars. Someone actually asked me on my YouTube, like, why don't we see Tatars? Are they banned? And like, those are different maps, my friend. And KOTD was a great map for Tatars because there are endless amount of small hills, but on this one, you have completely different maps and different starts. At least they could trade. I love Jordan versus Yo in Hidden Cup when the wood ran out and they fought over the last trees. Some wild ones. Oh yeah, that Vikings game, right? Yeah. Vikings versus Mayans in the semifinals. Yeah, that was a wild one. Those were even live games, right? And Jordan had to play the finals? But only after the semifinal, Hera, Viper, right? Yeah, I think so, Why are the buildings there TC is only on the wood location and not close to the food or gold as well? Because... you want to build your TC so much quicker, right? Just imagine, every single 25 seconds you walk and not build your TC, you lose a villager. Every single 25 seconds you walk, your fuel age time will be 25 seconds later. So basically, the idea scenario is just to build it very, very quickly. And one more villager compensates to build a mill here and gather food in the long run. So like people heavily underestimate how a quick TC is so much better. I think people only figured that out in like land Nomad starts. I remember the old Nomad games where we had like 3 villagers running around everywhere and like trying to find the perfect spot. But yeah, you're saving 100 wood. But 1 villager is worth more than 100 wood, for example. Unless your question was, why are they not building in the center? Well, you don't have any real food access then. Boars are super far away. And berries, obviously, a very slow food income. The 3 villagers are starting at different locations. Would their reasoning be different? Not really. 3 different locations just means it takes longer, but still, like walking, you kind of want to start it as quickly as possible. Ranked middle TC, new meta. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think if we had like 15 civilizations banned, ranked TC meta here in the center, could be a thing. Are the players streaming? Pretty sure they're not allowed to. July 2018 was the Time vs. AM show match, so pre-NSC 1. Okay, so I had the 100-hour stream as promotion for that. Thanks for checking. Only 15, nice. 5 fishing ships already, so Viper really active in that regard. Very Portuguese for the Viper. As you know, cheaper ships when it comes to gold, plus more HP. And cheaper when it comes to what would be Koreans, but we have Japanese, so better fishing ships there. And cheaper mills, mining camps, and lumber camps. Were you sleeping during the 100 hours? Yeah, as I said, that was spread over 1 week. So it was always like 7 hours sleep, 17 hours stream. 7 hours sleep, 17 hours stream. And the longest stream I did without sleeping was 45 hours, 20 minutes. Yeah. Well, 7 times 17, 49. No, that would be more. So it was more like 7... What is it? 16 hours or something? 102 divided by 7. So it's more like 14 and a half hours per day. It's actually got some big sleep. Yeah. But, oh yeah, I think the first day I was actually pretty exhausted and I thought I couldn't do it. But I took it a bit more chill at starting in day 2. I actually was like cooking stuff and I felt like I needed to have like 14 hours of crazy entertainment. Maybe I still find the schedule for that one. But it was like more story time, more interaction, more community games, some cooking. And then it's just way easier than playing 14 hours of ladder grind. You saw how burned out Hera was, and he was broken as well. And he took it way more lightly than I did. Right, Hera took some days off. Hera, like, had a stream countdown for 20 minutes and didn't start a stream and such. So, yeah, I was like, if I'm there, I have, like, it felt like I wasn't allowed to pee. And that obviously was not a great mindset. Viper, solid difference there in his uptime. Over a minute late, 2 fishing ships more, 1 villager more. But still feels like Viper won't have the greatest opening. Doubt, obviously, we know him by now. Opens with galleys. At bathtub 2 hours per day? Not really. No pee bottle? Yeah. My good old poker days. Online poker? You played 14 tables? There was no time to go to toilet. What did you cook on stream? I remember one mushroom pasta. I played MTTs, no bottle. Well, if you're already out by that point, then makes sense. Was pee in bucket? Yeah, we had small bottles. 5-minute break every hour? Yeah, that was only introduced really late. I think that was only introduced in like 2010 something. Yeah. And not even on all websites. I would think late 2011 all websites had the synchronized breaks. I know that it's now super standard, but I know that I've been playing since 2006, so it was not that standard at that time. Especially like different sites couldn't like synchronize that at all. I started in 2010, I was 15. That's illegal! Oh, look at that. Surviving another shot. No repair here. Or does he go for the repair? Ooh, okay, so force some more damage. And look at that. Quite nice. Quite nice for the Viper. Gets some damage, trades it off against 1 fishing ship loss. Still has 5 around. Can't be too unhappy with that. And now goes on to galleys himself. Double galley, 1 fire galley sneaking here. Triple dock by the Lord. He has to love the long distance. Honestly, I think the spot really solid for Doubt. Really solid. Now fire galley and a galley. This has to be better for Doubt. Intercepting here though. I thought the chair was a ship. What? Oh, never go for the fishing ships here, my friend. Yeah, go for the galley first. And then later, maybe you can intercept some more. Viper now microing away. 2 galleys against 5 galleys. Viper against Doubt. I think even Doubt wins that one. Yeah, okay, gets the full volleys in. All good, all good. Ah, the ad. Okay, I didn't see that one. Oh, demo from the side. Doubt. Does he actually see this one and the split? Ooh, gets a good hit in here. And Doubt suddenly not winning water anymore. Got fletching, but will be pushed back. Another galley. And Viper with 2 docks will actually do pretty reasonably well. Still pressuring more of the fish. And 1 fishing ship went down. It will be 5v3. Viper can't be too unhappy with this. Poor yo-yo. The ad force break. Yeah. Or the back force ad. Yeah, good. Yeah, Pillow Exploiter. I think impersonating people that you are not is not something I will really like. Especially because you're impersonating someone that I know in person. Yeah. So please rethink your behavior there. Maybe it was a joke for you, but yeah. Let's. It was only 24 hours. Think about what you did. Maybe I overreacted. Maybe I underreacted. Japanese need to win water. Portuguese only need to not lose it. I don't think Japanese have to win. I think they can play long game as well. If they avoid the, can push the opponent away from wood and gold and stone and get the center control, they should be fine. Yeah. Feels like Portuguese have the long-term advantage on this map. I think so as well. I think bombard cannons are just really sick in those scenarios here. Maybe it was him, he watching your stream here? No. Like, he has a different nick. Yeah. Unless, like, let me check my phone. Like, if it was him, he surely would have messaged me. Yeah. No. You don't really want to really long against Bombard Cannon Arquebus? Probably not. Probably not. Viper still dances here. Should get an easy kill against that one. Yep, indeed. Tries to move around, but still not really having the numbers. Doubt does a reasonable job here. Viper tries to... Oh, look at that one. Okay, now the fishing ships might be blocking this micro potential. Viper still with the dance. Now it goes double fire galley. I don't really understand the logic on when they're adding fire galley and when they're adding galleys. I really need to ask that. Viper moves away. Now tries to find some kills. Doesn't really though. And yet another kill. KD 11-7 for the Viper. Pretty massive. Cast Age timing will be slightly better for him. Double fire galley. Now even a knight. Wow. From where? Knight from home. And Doubt completely open. That's really wild. And the Viper apparently simply accepts that he will lose this. Does Vader watch AoE too? AoE? Yeah, he does. Which year is it? Viper was out in the finals? Well, something between 2017 and 2022. Oh, Knight didn't really know where to go. But this is like... Oh, now I want to see how Doubt quick was that one. Palisade Tears needed. And yeah, nothing happens. So that Knight is in, and that's going to be a really annoying one. Although Monks should be coming around here. Yeah. Bullmeister! What's happening here? Holy guacamole. Holy moly. Okay. Bullmeister flies in with 40 gifted subs. Thank you so much. We miss you nearly. Oh, I miss you nearly. Oh, too kind of you. Too kind of you. You know, I won't be gone forever. Even though I was focusing on Age of Empires 4 for some time and will do so for the next month after tomorrow. There will be lots and lots of Age of Empires 2 content happening on this channel. Thank you so much for the 40 gifted. And ooh, Doubt even loses that one. Oi. Viper, he got some kills. Can't be too unhappy with that. Still, dogs, lots of HP, so fire ships might get some more done, but not really. Doubt out of any fishing ships. Ooh. Great casting, I used to play many years ago, lost touch, and recently have got hooked again because of the stream. Long time AoE 2. Nice. I hope you enjoyed the show. Okay, Doubt sends quite some villagers to the center now. We'll get some gold control. Not the greatest TC placement, actually. I like it if it's more touching gold and stone at the same time. Scout now comes over, and conversion should be transferred. I think, yeah, Viper can't really think he will get that one, or can he? Wow! Actually gets that kill. That's just Viper stuff here. And we'll find a villager kill, monk around, and let's see. Viper, does he get more kills? Probably wants to run away now. And yeah, in the end, eats the conversion. Really greedy play by the Viper. Wanted to demoralize Doubt. Didn't really happen. And Chiphead, thanks for the kind message. Again, Bullmeister, thank you for the massive 40 gifted subs. Yeah, it just feels like I'm very welcomed by the Age of Empires 2 community. Obviously, some people a bit critical of some of my actions. And I know that still a lot of people having lots of love for me, and you're really showing it. Thank you so much. Makes streaming AoE 2 very rewarding and enjoyable for me. New fancy hippo badge. Oh, look at that. So, villager-wise, 53 against 51. Doubt still good. Water control. Somehow Viper having the score lead. I don't know how. Doesn't see that much. Doubt sees less. Okay, but still. Mangonel up now. TC in the center. Will be the 3 TC play. Doubt made a reasonable defense happen. Goes for some conversion here. Doubt runs away. All good in the hood. The question is, how will Viper play this one out now? Lost the water. Slightly ahead in villagers, but will he get ahead? Maybe Victoria is a step back. 2013, Viper vs. Doubt commentary to Nifert? Really? That long ago? That long ago? Okay, sick. When there's a slow moment, could you go through the key components of the overlay for us noobs? A4 fresher here. Okay, basically, wood count, how many villagers are on wood? Those are the upgrades. If you have colorful dots on it, it got researched. Wood upgrade, farm upgrade, carry more, walk faster. Units are hitting, upgrade, more HP for cavalry. Attack upgrade for melee units. Defense for horse, defense for infantry. Attack and range for ranged units. Defense for ranged units. The armor works a bit differently, Age of Empires 2 and Age of Empires 4. It basically is not against the unit, but for the unit. And then we have, do you have enough food to go to the next age? Do you have enough gold to the next age? Population, out of how much space? How much is your army worth? 400 resources against 2,300. How many idle villagers? How much military units? How many workers? And then the count for those units. How many are in production? 70 on the field, 3 in the queue out of 2 buildings. Timing for the next upgrade. Castle count. Town center count, castle count. How many units killed? How many units lost? How many of those were economic units? Army value again. And how much of that army value is in gold? Relic count, idle TC count, worker efficiency in the last minute, and how many resources were basically, or like, how many villagers gathered resources efficiently in the last minute. So there's like 55 working villager minutes. What's the TC count? 3. Timer. Game speed. I don't even know about that. Minimap. Someone clip that for the channel info? Yeah, I honestly, like, I thought about it so many times. Just doing like a 3-minute video for YouTube. Yeah, could help out so many people. But capture rate changed so many times that I always was happy after something major changed to not do it. But actually it's still like 90% is still the same, right? And they actually, I'm pretty sure they have an explainer on their website as well. Oh, that was a reasonably quick conversion. I can't be too unhappy with that. Obviously lies to 1 hit here. Up. Capture rate is so good, yeah. Just imagine how it started, right? With the community project and some Age of Empires fans simply deciding, yeah, we want this to be looking prettier. And then some crazy programmers. Like, I saw some of their programming lines. And yeah, I obviously don't have a lot of intel in like how programming works. Like, I had some lessons in school and like had 4 days of Java or something. So like I have some really rough understanding, but not really. But what they did looked really complex, and how much thought they're putting on like, do we put this number over here or should be the wood over there? And do we put the castle and the value? Why do we put it twice and such? Pretty sweet. 4 Days of Java sounds like a great name for a movie. But not of that kind of movie that we can show on Twitch. Like Hidden Cup 2 or something, when T90 had exclusive access. Was that for one Hidden Cup that was the case, yeah. Ever met Griffin Banger? Ooh, I'm thinking about it. Obviously heard lots of his casts. I don't remember. The code works. It's a love movie. If there's a nasty bug, it's a horror movie. Oh, that's how it works. Uh-oh. That actually is quite an army for Doubt. Viper needs to move away from this one. Okay, it's 2 scouts around now. Crossbow v crossbow here. Doubt reaches him. Oh, Viper reaches him. Doubt is following him in his footsteps. Viper still micros. Obviously, both players with ballistics. This is what I thought, but Viper doesn't even have it. Now goes Fabulous, Bracer, and Chemistry. Bombards are the next units. How much gold does the Viper still have left? 227. Now another castle. And this one at the top. Oh, in the old days, we could see that. 100. Uh-oh. Viper out of gold and 800 gold. And he probably doesn't want to invest into Victoria's here. For the Biscuit in the Masmora podcast, I've been a huge fan of the man myself back in the day. I mentioned Total Biscuit? I don't even remember what I said. But obviously, crazy inspirational person. Losing his gold units, yeah. While Doubt still sits in the center. 17 on gold, quite some on stone. Looks really good for the Lord. 20 population lead here as well. What's the point of percentage gold metric? Gives an idea whether the army is trash, food and wood, or gold units. Correctly that, yeah. For example, Mayans will always have a really high percentage here because all their units cost gold. While we could see someone like Khmer get a small percentage. Or Byzantines get a small percentage there. Siege tower. What's happening there? What is happening there? Was that intentional? Doubt's win at 70%? No, higher. He has the full center. He has goldstone. He has plus 20 population. He has the water control. I would give him a solid 90% here. Like, even if Viper might be the better player, but Doubt is incredibly good in those late game scenarios. His decision making is on point. He's so calm. Koreans, not much worse than Portuguese in those scenarios. Yeah. This is like really a good spot for Doubt. Although Viper now getting into population, look at that. Doubt controlling all the shore as well. So retaking water, not really an option. And then Viper has to push through the center. And that's really good for Doubt because he won't be that distracted. Castle goes up as well. And we now see Arquebus. One of my favorite upgrades in the game. Gives you ballistics for those bombard cannons. Could maybe get some connections in there. Maybe some ground attacks here. Actually, just randomly shoots. Look at how he missed. So this is the last competitive map in the WWC? What? Is the value shown what it was actually paid for the unit or what a generic unit would cost? What a generic unit would cost. Good question. So if you build one monk with Portuguese, it still shows you the 100 gold, although you had the discount. Which makes sense. Viper makes Vittoria. I see one Vittoria. That's it. So we'll have a small trickle of stone as you can see at the top. Also some gold income. Is sitting on 2 relics while Doubt sits on 3. Doubt now goes for galleons. No HP upgrade on that castle. Makes me a tiny bit sad. And Bombard might eat a shot. Oh, what? What? That shot was basically in his bag. He had a 80 kilogram stone flying into his bag. And he was just the most chill dude ever. And he's like, yeah, that didn't hurt me. Let's go to the front again. And gets the double kill here. Hoi, yo, 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 yo. What is a Vittoria? Imagine a relic. But for all the resources. Blocks 20 population spot though. So as you can see, 114 plus 45 doesn't really add up to 178. So blocks 20 population spot is blocking 20 population spot roughly is as good at like 7.5 villagers. Depending on upgrades. But especially if we get into a very stalemate scenario, since it gives you all the resources, you sometimes really love to get to it. Because sometimes gold and stone runs out. Not really on this map, where one player obviously has lots and lots of stuff. Doubt even tacking into potential Hussars here. No, Japanese. Light cav. Viper sold for quite some reasonable price. I'm a bit surprised, as you can see. Still gets 54 gold for 100 food. Galen still dancing around. 10 light cav in the back. Doubt sits at pop 180. Viper at 173. Now goes for 10 light cav himself. And this is still quite a dance. Viper refuses to give this one up. Feels like, okay, I still get to quite a nice unit, being the bombard cannon here with Arquebus. And can still compete quite a bit. Who won't find that kill though. And loses a bombard to the castle. So overstepping a bit. If you control the gold, why not go Cavalier instead of Light Cav? I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that, yeah. Doubt simply thinks very long-term here. And do you really want to throw your gold away? And most of the time, Light Cav are raiding units, right? And Cavaliers as well. So if you go for the major fight in the center, you probably want to go Cavaliers. If you go for the raid, Light Cav and Cavaliers do a very similar job. As you can see here, right? They will get cleared up. Maybe could have done a better job, but got some monk snipes, got some villager kills, and now going back again, trying to regroup. Viper loses more and more. Doubt pushes forward. 4 traps already. Maybe we could consider some towers here, but maybe fields. Okay, it's too many. Oh, galleons. Redog at the top. Redog at the top. Galleons and war galleys. Doubt could send some army over. Doesn't really realize the situation though. Might send some light cav. Not really. Popped running for him. Viper sits at 170. Lots of wood in the bank. Do we maybe see a second Vittoria? No. Still only one. 4 traps around. Bombards here in the back. Maybe galleons can even reach those. Yes, they can. Bombard getting microed back and being repaired. Solid job, but Doubt now moves in. 60 population for 60 military for him. Will get more and more kills. Viper really active with the defense here. Not too bad. Still holds on, but Doubt, I don't think he will lose that game. 3 traps moving forwards. More and more pressure on this castle. Bombard in the back. Still trying to make some magic happen. More light caps are moving in. Repair needs to happen again. That bombard is falling, and that's just so costly for the Viper. Second bombard falls as well, and I think with that, maybe the hopes of the Viper. He's pop 160. More and more stuff is going down. His fleet so much is being lost. His 2 relics even here at the front. He goes for full production, as you can see. Has some reasonable light cap numbers, but honestly, I don't think this will really give him the best scenario, and Doubt likely to take game number 3 here. Viper still tries to make something happen with the market, but now we see Parthian tactics and heavy cav archers on the way, so Doubt goes for the tech switch, something that's really good against Arbalest and light cav. You could also make an argument for cavaliers here, as we did earlier. Doubt just tried to reposition himself. I think going for this monastery could make lots of sense. Viper still tries to continue and hold on. Maybe he has some dream, simply because he gets some foothold on the water. Goes for the transporter here. Maybe he wants to make this game super wild. Maybe some stables here. Make it messy, if that will be allowed. Tries to hold on. But now the attack versus Vittoria gives Viper quite some pop space pretty soon. Only 2.7k HP, so not the craziest there. And as you can see, Viper 160, pretty soon popping to 140. Repair not coming in, and then Viper might not be too happy. Wow, I'm only pop 130. Might trigger him to resigning this game. Landing over here is still his dream, maybe only for the wood control. Another aggressive castle is flying in, and Doubt is just looking pretty damn hot to take game number 3. Pop 140, and heavy CA now in the back. Really strong unit for Japanese as well, simply getting all the upgrades. Viper's still holding on, but villager numbers are dropping down to 87. Now no more relics, and gold income, or the overall income should be so much better for the Lord. Stables here will get some raids in, but technically Japanese should be pretty brilliant civilization to deal with light cap raids as well. Obviously, their halberdiers pretty damn good, and Viper will lose more and more ground. Really, really, really crazy play that Viper is still in this one. I'm a bit surprised. Victoria here at the left-hand side, still trying to tick in. But I don't see how Viper can really think he has a real shot in this one. Maybe wanted to make something crazy happen, but in the end, doubt. Just with a really nice opening, the galleys early on got lots and lots of kills. Great, great play there. Over here, it just felt that Doubt was so on his toes, found so many kills, kept his fish alive for so long, and then got to the center. The nice defense there against the monks with his against the knights with his monks, and with the center control, Viper never really got a foothold. Couldn't get onto the gold. G to the G. Nice game by Doubt. And if we look at the economy, gold difference should be pretty massive, and we see 14k for Doubt, and that is double Relic and Victoria, even for the Viper, plus market usage, which will come in. So Doubt clearly mined more than double the gold. Wood and food better for the Viper, but the KD can't be pretty for him. Doubt with the full control. Really, really solid game by the Lord. I really enjoyed your Masmora interview. Thanks. Yeah, was a nice one. Was a nice one. You know that I kind of did two, right? I did one with the Viper together and then one on my own. Yes, puntos? Oh, someone actually predicted Doubt. Interesting. Oh, people enjoying their paydays. Must be nice. Must be nice. How are we all doing on this lovely Sunday evening? Age of Empires 2 going strong. Maybe if this game goes really long, YouTube numbers will obviously rise quite a bit. More American viewers might turn into T90's Facebook stream as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get into like game 6, game 7 in this one, that we might be breaking the 30k mark. Would be absolutely crazy for a tournament like this to have such a big success. Portuguese now got the L. Doubt one with his first pick, which is pretty nice for him. It's pretty nice. Malayan Lithuanian still for the Viper and leading 2-1. T90 is not on Twitch. That's correct. Nearly will you interview the winner after the event? No. Basically, it's not a written rule, but an unwritten agreement that the host of the tournament is having the first rights to the interview. Yeah. So I will maybe restream Dave's or T90's stream to give you the interview as well. Game 4 started. ID is flying in. What am I doing again? He was bought by Facebook? I think he might just enjoy it a bit more there. Ooh, what am I doing here? Unable to find match. Invalid match ID. Someone tell me if you could join this game. Someone that has Age of Empires 2 open by any chance. I will restart my Age. One T90 to go. Oh, Krasini is typing. Game crashed. New ID in a second. Okay. And I'm getting nervous here. So, what's up next? We had Golden Hill, one on Doubt side. And we had Mired? Oh, wait. Wait, Graupel won. I lost on the outside. Right? I'm not sure if people understand the crown and the head. Yeah. Crown means won. Basically won by the person that... Yeah, but it's like only maps at the bottom. So, yeah, it doesn't really make lots of sense. I think I'll get... Yeah, I'll just keep it away. He was saying he loves Twitch so much he can't imagine leaving. You know it better than me. But I like that you try to present it as positive way and not in a way that's mainly about money, even though there's already enough money for him. He obviously said multiple times that he would never leave Twitch and made fun of leaving Facebook. Didn't take 2 years and he switched. There's never enough money? Some people might disagree with you. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, give me some Civ predictions. The map is Houseboat. What do you think Viper is going for? What do you think Scout is going for on Houseboat? Unspore. Mayans Melee. Melee Mayans maybe. That's the matchup we have seen quite a bit, right? And that was the matchup I was expecting. But Doubt is not giving it to us. It will be Melee against Bulgarians. That's surprising to me. Viper Melee again? Yeah, that's not a big surprise for us. Bulgarians, why? Krapos Rush? Maybe. Maybe he wants to play the super late game and play with SO. And that was one of the SO civilizations. Oh, Men-at-Arms? I don't think Men-at-Arms are good on this map. I think they're actually incredibly bad on this map. Krapos, the enemy water. Why did nobody pick Teutons? What map do you think Teutons could be good on? Bulgarians for super cheap barracks and siege weapons workshop upgrades? Oh, yeah, but... I think siege onagers make sense against melee. But still. Just 500 food? Students have SO. We don't really farm that much on this map, so... Lots of civs have SO. 5 TC boom? Honestly, like 5 TC boom and an SO might not be super surprising. Melee have bombard cannon versus SO? Yeah. And you have to kind of go for some sniping units, light cav. And arm rush the dog. The dog is on the outside, right? If he builds it on the inside, we're screwed. But Viper always builds it on the outside. Viper's dog placement will be either here or here. Counterpick the potential goth. Double mind game. Maybe. Melee are very versatile on lots of maps, so maybe Viper could have gone for melee on a different map. Would have expected Mayans from Doubt here. And then Goth, and you want to counterpick Goth while going Bulgarians. Feels crazy talk. Might have actually been in the back of their head, yeah. What are you doing against masked Khmer Scorpions? Bombards. Like, siege onagers and bombard cannons are both absolute killers against masked scorps. Yeah. It's like not even close. What? Ah, okay, okay. I thought that was Viper's scout at the top and he was going to the wrong direction. Okie dokie. So melee obviously incredibly good. We've seen it multiple times. Up to 20 fishing ships and going for 20 fish traps. Having an incredible economy on water. How many fish traps this game? You can go for some predictions again. We did that in the last games we had. How many fish traps are you guys expecting here? 24, 30, 24, 10, 21, 7, 69 again. Oh yeah, earlier I had someone saying 69. Oh, a lot. Oh, yo, 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 yo. 21, 24. Some people are confusing the game or not really understanding the question. 0. 0 is actually not an unreasonable pick, I believe. Right? Because if the game goes wild, we might actually have 0. Doubt is gonna crap us the crap out of that pond. Well, Doubt might just... I think Viper could just play fast castle into crossbow or something. Or do you expect Bulgarians to open like knights and armor? I actually wouldn't mind that. What is that one up to? Ooh, another dock here. That's a really early dock. So Viper doesn't expect Doubt to ever contest this dock. Because that one delays your fuel age time. Actually, will it delay it that much? I'm not even sure. I think with melee you can just play so crazy. Doubt now goes for loom. Tricky spot. Sends 3 villagers to the front. Uh-oh, this might be a front dock. This might be a front dock. Uh-oh. Honestly, 0 is not a bad prediction. 0 fish traps. What you want to do is you want to have your transporter always at the front now. And also potentially your scout, depending on how scared you are. Viper sends that one to the side. Doubt could potentially instantly see it. Just passes. 0% Doubt wins. Oh, no, no, no. There's a solid chance Doubt wins this one. Oh, no, with the barracks! He is going man-at-arms. I think it's really bad. I think man-at-arms are really bad. Huh. Huh. Let's see what he finds. The moment Doubt scouts this will be complete disaster. The moment Viper scouts this. Okay, so let's see what those men-at-arms will achieve. Obviously, they force a galley to be mixed in addition to the fire galleys. A dock at the front here, but it's still double dock. Maybe getting a tower up could be an option. You can never stop that one against the men-at-arms. Viper now with the sneaky dock at the other side. But honestly, like double pond shenanigans will be really tricky. And Viper sees it. Viper sees it, and those are the walls, and that's why I'm saying I don't like men-at-arms. Because it's so easy to defend against those. Viper, easy defense. Whew. Now the dock over here, Viper. Oh, this is an interesting way. Like, where do you focus on your fire galley production? Viper actually builds it on the other pond instead of trying to defend here. Scout around, double man-at-arm, and Viper maybe for some harassment tries to lay it a bit. Shouldn't really do too much. Full fire galley defense now, and Viper. Let's see how greedy he gets. Does he want to wall this one in? Okay, no, just takes the fight from the hill. Can Doubt see the dock? Well, there's the villager directly next to it. So, now for sure. And Fire Galley will pop. Helps out in that fight. And Doubt will lose that one quite easily. Will chase this one down. Not sure where the scout is. Now the forward tower. But Viper obviously will easily build the tower against this one. And now a sloppy villager loss here. I'm a bit surprised. Don't tell me he tries to wall this in. Don't tell me he tries to wall this one in. Viper, he has 98 wood. Is he going for the gate? One gate, yes. Hey, second house. Holy moly, what is the Viper always putting on there? And that tower might not even go up. One villager down. Second villager in some low HP. Third villager. Actually, the gate is actually opening it. So the villager gets away. Still a super sick trap. Killed 2 villagers. Did not allow this. And the villager number 3 could die as well. The man-at-arms not really fighting this one off. And Viper even gets away with that one. So every single villager died. And Viper is still contesting the water in the other pond. Viper defense. That is just crazy. Absolute madness. Wow. Wow. Viper is just awesome with his moves. I can absolutely agree with you. Oh, Felix Aldi flies in with 11 gifted subs. Thank you, my man. That is some crazy support. For everyone who doesn't know, Felix Aldi and I are not in best terms. And actually banned with multiple accounts on this channel, but apparently really enjoying the show and still feels like he wants to support me. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah. That's something I think that never ever happened before. That someone gifted subs that is actually banned on this channel. Interesting. Yeah, a man of honor. True man of honor. Has to be it. Okay, doubt now. Double fire galley here. And the Viper already goes for more fishing ships. How many fire galleys do we want to go? Demo now for the Viper. Actually tries to only go for fish kills. Man-at-arm really good against this now. And Viper goes for more repair. Demo might come out. Feels not unlikely. What do you want to attack is the big question now. Demo gets out. How many fishing ships can he get? Gets only 1. Viper not on point with his macro there. Also not the greatest attack here. Okay, now we'll be fine. We'll get the repair in and should be able to defend this. Really solid job. So Viper... Oh, but Buffalo got sniped. So nice move there. I think that he will be safe with those indulgences he's buying. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. That's yeah, an assumption. Best of 7. You are absolutely correct. You can always count the dots at the top. And also... check exclamation mark bracket. Market and blacksmith play here. By the Lord. So does not want to go for the stables. And as I said, I think like Viper going crossbow is actually something I would have liked. I would not expect Doubt to go lots of knights. I think he will always try to get some stuff out. Hey, Janos. What should the Bulgarian player do now? I honestly think 5TC boom into SO. And hope that the opponent slips up. Get to the dream army composition. That's the way to go. Because for pound, Malay's army isn't that crazy. Unless you actually go for elephants in the end. But Viper has already shown that he rather goes karambits. Holy moly. Okay. And Felix goes wild again. Another 50 gifted subs. Oh, goddy. FKK, stop saying that, please. Six stolen credit card. Unlikely. He was a generous contributor before that as well. And yeah, thank you for the support. Thanks for all the gifted subs and making lots of people maybe able to spam some emotes. Make sure to thank him. So triple dock by the Viper here. Deep fish ran out. Shorefish, we still have some over there. And Doubt, he is sitting at 10 fishing ships. Both At the same number. Longswords now going for some aggression. Okay, first crab was here. Exactly what we expected. 10 on stone for Doubt. So might even go for more than that in the near future. How can Viper contest that? Is he maybe going for some galleys? Archer range now. It just felt like my strategy would have worked out so well. But that's obviously so easy to say. Now some more walls here. Second archer range. And Doubt. Where does he build a second crab post? Maybe something like here? Could work. I think I would even prepare some demos if I was Viper. I just think Doubt is such a greedy guy that could easily build one next to the shore. Yeah. Now the demo in here. Just imagine. That won't happen this time. Archer around. And that would be that easy to really contest that archer now. And look at that. Conic with the spearman actually doing a reasonable job. Knight still around as well. And Doubt tried to go for the quick wall. Didn't really happen. The knight around, one archer around as well. And Doubt, those are some losses. And that's only 50%. Conic still gets some kills in. Fire galley around here. Viper could focus on those villagers. Oi. Gets the crab post up though. Gets the crab post up. And now Doubt is the one going for the fish traps. Viper goes back a bit further. Another dog, fish traps over there. A monastery by the Viper. And I heard a relic being picked off. Interesting. Oh yeah, Viper over here. Conic. I think a Conic just dismounts, right? So like, converting a Conic is actually not the craziest thing you can do. How many fish traps though is the question. Viper for now is at 7. Not going bananas. And yeah, as you can see, the horse basically dies, but the Conic dismounts, and you have to convert it twice to basically get the kill. So really good unit against monks, surely. And crab post here, but Viper already prepared the stone for the defensive castle. And yeah, that's actually even overkill by the Viper. Didn't need to pull that many villagers. That crab was certainly not going up, and Viper, quite some investment. 20 villagers there. Economy will go down quite a bit, as you can see. Resources not really being collected too well. 38 against 54 villagers. Viper still looking strong. Doubt deleted that. Usually it's just a normal conversion. Ah, really? Okay, then Doubt is smarter than I am. I thought you dismount the Conic. Huh. Going for the melee unique unit is a very ambitious play. Oh boy. Niklas. Someone doesn't enjoy AV4 in Jim Mendes. Now has to stop by with his jokes in English streams. Hello. Long time no see. So now Doubt should just boom and try to get Bulgarian Hussar. I wouldn't mind seeing the game go long. Yeah. He only now drops CC number 3 though. Do you dislike that AV4 doesn't have workers making unit traps? Yeah, you mean the quick wall and you can't... I think I like it a bit more how it is in H4. I think in H2 it's like really entertaining. It's a bit off-putting for newcomers, though. But yeah, I'm not... I think quick walling might be a bit too strong in Age of Empires 2. Although obviously it's super entertaining and great skill. So I don't really effectively mind it being in the game. That should just drop one or more crab post. Will be tricky. Weird house placement by the Viper here. It's like a very natural castle spot for him. Or he expands a bit further to the left and then goes for it. There's a full Conic conversion. Yeah. I trusted you guys. Goes for the low HP Conic. Not the greatest one. And Doubt might lose some villagers here. Or quite some villagers lost. Oi. And that one likely to go down as well. And the Viper is solid over 30 population lead. Aye, aye, aye. Pandre, thanks for the 300 biddies. Felix Aldi, thanks again. Thanks again. Oh, it was, what was it? 50 plus 11, right? 61 gifted subs. Madness. Madness. Yeah. Honestly, like, I had sub-wise, probably those last 2 days were equal to my last 20 days in H4. Oh, it's just madness how much you're enjoying it. Obviously, big tournament finals, so lots of eyes on there. And yeah, it's just so nice to always be welcome and people giving me the feeling that I can always come back and put the full focus on Age of Empires 2 again. And people will be there and enjoy. Last 20 days, so you're quitting AV4 forever? In the last 20 days. Are all people playing AV4 broke? I simply have a very small following in AV4, right? Lots of Age of Empires 2 players don't like Age of Empires 4. And I'm right now a pretty no-name in Age of Empires 4. I think it will change in a month. Yeah. AV4 is expensive? Correct. $1 per month. Do you think AV4 UI should be more zoomed out? I heard a lot of people say that. I actually don't mind it that much. For observing, maybe. Siege and AV4 broken? Let's talk after the next patch, my friend. Right now, yes. After next patch, let's see. Next thing, Uskan or Super Skinny show up and give 50 subs. That would be crazy, yeah. Don't think that will happen, though. It's $1 a month just for the first month. I don't know. I thought it was Game Pass. And it was simply included in the Game Pass. At least that was my expectation. Yeah. Will they remove wonders in 4v4 and AV4? I would be surprised. So, Viper in quite some control here, as we can see. His next steps are more villagers, more fishing ships, some crossbow. On the other side, some more conics for doubt. We have basically 100 workers against 80 workers. Viper, 2 spots at the really different, or 2 cards at the really different spots. And now we see crossbows at a really sick positioning here. But the rams all going down, so that Krapos will actually survive. And those conics did a really solid job. Viper with a failed attempt of clearing this one up. Quite interesting that he went for the ram go, especially without any melee units, and those crossbows might still find some kills. Viper with another defensive castle here. Crossbows around, and yeah, feels very happy with that one. Thumbring now being researched, something we don't see too often from Melee players being in Castle Age, simply because it's so costly and you rather want to go up to Imperial Age a bit earlier. Oh, this one could be tricky. Viper, not really any units. Stone wall, what? A house and the stone wall in time. We'll lose 2 villagers over here trying to get those up, but look at that. Now even the gate to follow this, and villagers finishing that castle. Crazy play. Meanwhile, I'm not even sure what you want to focus on. Probably just focus down the mounted conics, and you are less scared of the dismounted conics. Do we think, like, healing up dismounted conics should heal them up to mounted conics again? I wouldn't mind that. Suddenly, like, a horse appears under them. No, obviously horrible. The horse is dead? It's not dead to me. So Doubt sits on his dream of the 5 TC boom. While we have now the full barracks play. But barracks alone won't actually do the job, right? You always have to have like pikemen plus arbalest. Because only pikemen, yeah, you dismount them, but then dismount them, but then dismounted conics actually are doing reasonably well against your pikemen. So in army composition makes sense. Coming! Hey yo! for everyone who enjoys some deathmatch content. Coming is hosting a deathmatch tournament right now. The one that Viper and I are playing in. Struggling quite a bit in scaling our games right now, but should be happening hopefully within the next 3 days. If you garrison them in a stable, would be fun. Oh yeah, like dismounted conics going through a stable, give them a minute and then they come out mounted again. And let's clear up there. What are the next steps? So like bracer, ballistics, more steps towards the crossbow man here. It's just going back and forth all the time. Some more pikemen here is the defense. But the Viper just plays the long game. 20 more population for him. More crab host here. And we have some solid stone on this map. So I think Doubt can go pretty wild. Can go for more of his crab host if he wants to get some control on this map. Imperial Age not too far away. And then the question is, what is Doubt going for? For now, Conic is the main play. First trap count. Oh yeah, we can give you an update. We are looking at 15. Just added another volley there. And Doubt we can give you 10. And you can decide on your own if you wanted to predict for both of them. Or only for the Viper. And another successful conversion. Viper has to be happy with that one. More crossbowmen, more pikemen. Now some karambits being mixed in as well. Huge boar with the gifted sub. Ayo. Giving some love to Mr. Cumming. Bulgarian cheap siege unit upgrade going to help. We thought so. We thought so when we analyzed the Civ pick. That Doubt might be trying to go for onagers or siege onagers. Rams maybe as well. For now, Viper just goes for some raid and keeps Doubt relatively small because I think Bulgarians kind of want to play with a solid 135, 140 villagers even. I think makes lots and lots of sense. Has no idea how Doubt can still win this? Maybe some stone walls and then mass siege. I think the longer the game goes, the better it will be for Doubt's army composition. But I still see like Viper just constantly raiding everywhere now. He is kind of at the spot where he wants to be. 124 workers. Now can spam karambits, arbalest pikemen. Already is the trap. Killed some of the crab host. And just so much annoyance going for him. But expansion at the left hand side. Stop for now. Will take quite some time to get control. Siege is slow? Yeah, that's why I said we need some stone walls. We need some control. Maybe just wall off those areas here. And wait for the Viper to maybe be a bit too slow with one trap. And make an SO transition here. Maybe put some twin assortment in front. And then you could be fine. The scenario where heavy scorpion would be good. I think heavy scorpion is very rarely good actually. Don't tell me. No, okay, Viper didn't finish that quick wall. Heavy scorpion against arbalest. Heavy scorpion simply too bad against bombard cannons, which are not unlikely. Plus heavy scorpions also not great once the karambits get close to it. So I think it will be too tricky. Incredibly complex map, loving it. It is a fun one. It certainly is a fun one, the transition there. And yeah, how you have to approach so many different angles. I think it adds a lot. Like, a lot of this one is added due to the civilization bans, right? And that is a long set. Otherwise, we would see the same civilizations over and over again. Like, we have seen Malay versus Mayans 3 times, I think, over the last days. So I think exactly that's matchup, yeah. So it's really nice that we have this variety of civs included, for sure. Viper sits at pop 160, Doubt at 130. Simply looks like Doubt is a step behind. Yeah. Oh, what? Viper quick balls again! How is he constantly doing this? Holy moly. And now pushing the conics away. Doubt has this one castle. I think he kind of needs to research Elite Conic here before he loses that one. As you all know, he has mass Krapos, but in Krapos you cannot upgrade to Elite Conics. So we need to squeeze that one in. Yeah, and indeed, that's in the queue. So Doubt knows about that one. Nice awareness. And now he can queue up Conics again after that one. But still, so much ground lost at the right-hand side. And Viper just streams in with more and more. Looks really healthy with his population. 27 fishing ships now. And 26 fish traps is the update. Someone feels like we rarely have comebacks on this map. Whoever gains the initial advantage is highly likely to win. Do you agree? No. I think this map allows comebacks. Just Age of Empires, how it's played on this super high level, is not really allowing too many comebacks, right? People just so good at managing their advantages and playing it down. Like 10 years ago, we had so many more throws, so many misplays, so many like wild missteps, and people not really having the knowledge. But someone like Doubt and Viper is just so incredibly methodical in how to approach advantages and play them down. Like it's crazy, like how much I played against the Viper in like, for example, deathmatch. I had early advantages and I threw games, and it never ever happened the other way around, because he's just so knowledgeable on like what is the next step and how do I like just improve my position by another percentile. And that's how he approaches this game. And that's why we see so few comebacks nowadays. At least that's how I view it. And just another raid. Finds more villager kills at the side. Small group of army and... Okay, Conning. What do we have? +4/+4 and dismounted +4/+1. So could use some more armor on his infantry if he wanted to. What does our lord insist on trading gold units, Connings for villagers, food in Imperial Age? Oh, he doesn't really. I don't think this is like his main goal. Plus, he has 38 on gold. This map offers quite some gold, so it's not like the worst thing. Rock upgrade for defense? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Viper, quite some galleons here. Interesting. Thanks for the answer. As a viewer, it seems like a loser is just dragging out the game and it's already decided. Yeah, it's like also, you know, the very big difference that we know everything and we see everything, right? Doubt might think, okay, I just raided some, I get some stuff in. Maybe my opponent is sitting at pop 130 and then I have the better units. Right, he also sees, okay, I have map control, I don't know what's sitting behind, I don't know what's happening here. Maybe I can make stuff happen. He doesn't know that Viper's prepared at every single angle. Maybe he thinks, okay, Viper might be out of gold. There was a game where I had probably less than 1% winning chance. Everyone knew it, except me. And I even know Viper was casting that game. And it was a 3-hour game. And I had less than 1% winning for at least the last 1.5 hours. It was a Ghost Lake game where no one had wood. And I didn't know, and he had 15,000 wood in the bank. And I just thought we both had no wood left. Yeah. And then I found another wood line and continued for another half hour because that one was another 5k wood. Props on you for holding then. Yeah, like the opponent knew. Okay, like he had less wood, or like it was 3 versus 2 relics or something. Yeah. Ghost Tech in DM World Cup. Yeah, that was a rough to watch. Yeah. Shine was in the living room and actually came over and just was shaking his head. God, I knew I would lose another hour of my life after you found that wood line. Because I had hope, right? I was screaming and said like, guys, do you believe? And like chat, I was like a minute or 2 minute delay. They didn't believe. Oh, they were watching the cast at the same time and knew that I had no chance. There was also an island game where Neely reminded his opponent. For example, a different thing. I was playing an island game I don't even know what that was. I think like Hidden Cup qualifier, I believe. And my opponent was still tryharding and playing his heart out. And I knew he had less than 1%. So I knew, okay, this could easily, like, they don't know how good my position is. I was pop 200 or like pop 150, and I knew they were like sub 100 and had 0 wood. So I wrote, I had 6k wood in the chat, and they instantly resigned. Simply because they didn't have that information, right? And maybe I risked something by doing that, but I simply knew they would realize. 3-1. We are playing so someone wins 4. It just felt like story time. Sorry. John wants to land again after when he had 43 votes and Viper at 21 because he had lost water. Yeah. Really fun game. Really fun game. I think it even made it into my clip of the month. Yeah. So Viper in full control here. I still believe that Man-at-Arms is not an option. Krapos Rush had some aggression, but Eco was so behind for Doubt. As you can see, 65k against 53. Wood heavily behind Food. Doubt caught up, but was not enough there at all. Viper got so much control of the map. Really nice defense by the Viper. Really controlled the transition, the landing with the villagers there against the tower rush was really nice as well. Really nice execution, but just a clean defense. Is the Ghost Shape game anywhere to be found on YouTube? I think it was Nilly versus Rage DM World Cup. Yeah, just look at like 4-hour VOD with 8 clicks and 1 upload. That should be it. How many fish traps though? So Doubt was sitting in the end at 13 and the Viper was sitting at 28. And the other game, I'm not sure if that made it onto YouTube. I'm pretty sure it was Hidden Cup qualifier. Because 1 round later I played against Capwatch, or 2 rounds later. Yeah. Let's. Okay, next game starting, so we can't go for that. Difficianto TV. Hey yo. Let's jump into game number 5 here. We have the Viper leading 3-1, so 3 match points to take the Wandering Warriors Cup for himself, and he actually plays Lithuanians. We have seen a crazy opening by Winchester here, basically winning water at the 9-minute mark against Capwatch here. But Capwatch then, probably one of the best comebacks of the tournament. Probably the second best after the Tato game in his round of 16. Made a really nice sneak, lots of aggression, and actually forced Winchester away from all the gold. Made some beautiful stuff happen. And as you can see, Viper already with quite some movement around here and has to be loving life. Lithuanian short distance against Adsex. I don't really see how Adsex can work this well. Yeah, your dock is producing a bit faster. Yeah, you have another 50 gold. But how late is it is? For the Viper it is 6 past 11 as Lithuanian. Absolutely hate that Doubt is not going for that closer deep fish. Okay, Aztecs. Is that always a Monk Rush then? Kind of has to be, right? Straight for the boar? Boar always there at the left hand side. Also, going to the bottom means you get the elephant, which is 400 food compared to the boar 340 in all the other 3 pizza pieces. I really can't understand how Ad6 are going to win water here. Neither can I. Do we maybe see a fast castle, just full Monk Rush? Or Eagle all in? Are those options? Maybe rushing the relics? How can you rush the relics? Like, honestly, I think Lithuanians are just so strong on this one that I wouldn't be surprised if Doubt has to give up water by default. Like, Lithuanians should go up extremely quickly. Now some on deer here. Still no boar taken. It's a bit late by the Viper. What did we see? I thought we saw like a pop 18 uptime. But I think Winchester was just really, really fast. Huh. What other civs did Doubt have left? He had Malians, Berbers, and Burgundians. Maybe I could see Berbers here, but also doesn't excite me too much. Huh. It's the elephant here. So Doubt will be fine. Does Viper simply play it without any boars? Would feel really weird. Really weird, actually. Huh. Conquerors against faster Lithuanian monasteries also don't feel too sexy. Yeah, maybe against Atonement you don't do too well. Okay, lumber camp here now for the Lord. Maybe his uptime won't be too bad. Viper just needs a second building. That's why he's so late. Lumber camp here and then he can click up. Still not on gold though. But I think he might just play without loom. Okay, now he goes for loom. Oh no, he cancelled loom again. Ooh, interesting choice. Interesting choice. And this won't be a crazy uptime, yeah. I think the build order was not great by the Viper. Interesting stuff here. And doesn't even have enough food. Sick. I think Winchester reached fuel age at 8:30. Viper clicks at 8:10. This is a major, major difference. Like, I think this is a misplay by the Viper. Maybe it is mind games, thinking, okay, Doubt will make something different. That's why I can delay my timing. But ad stacks going up before Lithuanians should not happen. Viper simply did not go for boars or elephants. He took 1 deer, 2 deer, heavily stayed on sheep, went for berries even. And Doubt simply went for an elephant. Did he find the boars? No, he didn't, but they're always at the same spot. They are always like in this area, right? Always go to the top, they're here, go to the right, they're here, go to the bottom, they were here. So like it's easily known. Doubt will go for some pressure. And he can go for galleys now. Does that instantly. Viper, how can he defend this? I wonder what an elephant tastes like. Like elephant. Doubt only has 2 on gold. Yeah, he added the 3rd one now, but remember, yeah, you have the extra 50 gold being at stacks, so kind of makes sense. Viper actually goes for fire galleys. Wow. Okay. Huh. Elephant birthday cakes were tasty in my childhood. Doubt will have some aggression. Loom after this one. 3 on gold for the Viper. Won't be enough in the long run. Maybe for 2 dog it might be. Doubt with a really clean BO indeed. Transporter around and Viper will have some losses. Fire galleys around now. Viper squeezes through there but still loses that. Doubt has to be really happy how this opening is going. And honestly, like I felt Viper had such a good situation here for him, but didn't really happen. Doubt will find so many fishing ship kills. Hallelujah. And some more blocks even. Might lose a galley in exchange, but killed what? Is it like 4 fishing ships already? Make it 5 now. And that was not a lot of losses for him. Yeah, loses some fishing ships himself, but that is not where Lithuanians really shine. Transporter being saved. Doubt. Oh, look at that. Hungry to find the last fishing ship. And Viper sends that one away. So both completely losing their fish. Not sure who is benefiting from that. Barracks behind this one for the Viper. Is he expecting something? Look at that. Both players expecting something. Both players actually going for the the barracks. Interesting. 4 fire galleys. Viper. Does he want to take the engagement here? Stops the fire galley production. So this is going to be a guaranteed archer range. No, okay, goes on to galleys. Makes way more sense to me. Now chases down the transporter. All the fish die except for 1 from the Viper. Doubt can confirm this one though. And Viper again cancelled the galleys. So archery range here. Blacksmith will be dropped any second. There. Okay. I couldn't decide where. Would make sense. 5 galleys, 2 fire galleys here, and Viper just gives up water. 1 demo by him. Maybe. Oh, I know what he wants to go for. I know what the demo is for. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I want to see player cameras. I want to see player cameras. Oh, actually, cancel the demo to go for the demo at the top. Interesting. And we're playing Eagles. Okay, so we need the armor upgrade. Otherwise, Eagles are not the greatest against archers. Outpost here now. Want to get some idea what's going on. Still 3 fire galleys. Now double demo. And goes for fletching. Yeah, that demo could have finished. Now we see 1 in the back. Won't connect. And yeah, Dot has to be really happy with that one. And he cancelled another demo. He's like working more with the cancel queue. Or maybe he only had 2 in the queue. All good. Oh, and Viper's going for it. And the moment Doubt micros back, no, he moves. He actually micros in. That is so clever. Knows that some could leap around here. Goes for the split. Goes in for the split again. A bit of a misplay, but still really, really solid play. Archers are now coming in. And Eagle might scout this. Viper has to micro this one back. Should be easily doing this one though. Maybe an archery range now by Doubt. Has enough wood to afford one. Fire galley. It's so weird how Viper decides on when to go for army and when not. 2 eagles chasing this one. Archers trying to micro their heart out. Doubt, I think, can retreat from this one. I think the other eagle could have finished the job, but not going to happen. Now armor finishes. And Viper moves in a bit more. Archery range should probably finish here. I think so. Archer count at 4. Not more in the queue. And Eagle, oh, will die for sure. Doubt tries to go for some quick wall here or what? That just didn't happen. Didn't happen. And now some villagers in danger. But once you get like 1-2 skirms out, it should be fine. Viper not going for the block formation. I think could have made microing way easier. Eagle now chasing this one away. And Viper can't be too unhappy. Maybe wants to take that one villager down. I think makes more sense. Yeah, that gate makes 0 sense. You always lose the villager there. And you even invested some extra wood. And won't get more hits, sadly. Okay, so full fire galley switch again for the Viper. Actually ignores that dog. That's quite interesting to me. Sneaky fire galley. Was expecting some new fishing ships. Not really happening though. Quite interesting. I would have expected Dow to go for some fishing ships. Felt like he had really good water control here for sure. Look at my quick gates. Yeah. Archer now stable by the Viper. Interesting. Wow. How's Viper's food eco so much better? I don't know. Still didn't get those. Heavily went into his berries though. Viper, Doubt. Not that heavy. Also, the ostrich not really... the zebra's not really taken. Viper takes another fight here. Knows that the opponent is really low on HP. Okay, won't mind this one too much. Another fire galley from the top. Taking that fight quite nicely. And he has to be happy with how this one is going. Might even find a kill against that one in the end. Oh yeah. Viper, actually, this is complete reset on water. Now fire galleys have to be added on both sides again. So not really finding the kill. And that scout obviously doing a pretty easy job here. And Viper goes for the board at the top. Probably wants to build a mill here and then lure the second one. Could make some sense. A town center later on. No. What he's doing, he will finish that one and then build a lumber camp. Even here, if he's like scouting everything. Yeah, he doesn't know. So likely that he builds a lumber camp there then. So tries to save the 100 food for the mill. Obviously means that he has a lot of food in his hands that are actually not being dropped off right now. And he can't properly drop it off either. So not the craziest spot for him. Second stable now, and indeed, that's what's going to happen. Lumber camp, and those villagers, even in the second row, you don't have to be actually touching that lumber, and you still drop it all off, and now he has enough food to click up. Solid move by the Viper. Eagles around. 4, not all of them having high HP though. Really, really clever play by the snake. Whew, that will be so much faster to castle. Not that much faster. So double eagle production. I honestly don't mind in full eagle all in here. Force the opponent to go into mass knights. They can never really get to the relics easily. Upgrades aren't easy either. Match is pretty even, yeah. I don't mind the position for either player. It feels like Dowd is in the better spot though. Archers might be in danger. Eagles around, and you don't really want to fight with unupgraded scouts against the eagles in this spot. Goes for the next boar. So he did go for the mill eventually. Now some harassment at the golds. Does Dowd really want to commit there? It feels like a no. Dowd obviously would love to keep all his HP on the eagles till he reaches castle age. Then they get extra attack. Oh, he even loses one. Oh, that was the super low HP one anyways. Triple barracks now. Okay, Dowd goes for it. Dowd goes for it. Really nice for him. No calf upgrade. Yeah, but what is Viper going for? Is there range for the drop-off of food when finished lumber camp? Can it be done across map if you just target wills onto it before lumber camp finishes? You simply have to, like, they will have to touch the lumber camp. Okay, Viper with some nice quick walls. Now goes for knights for the defense. Tries to scare those away. We see the Eagle Warrior upgrade. And Expos? No, I don't think that he can really afford that. I think he needs to go for knights. I think Expos, yeah, that makes sense. Because of their micro abilities. Nice micro there with the knights. And yeah, we know that that one won't fight till we have a monk again. Or actually, he might just die. Misclick there, or wants to lure the eagles into the demo. Ooh, wanted to debate a bit. But actually cost him the knight. Also loses some HP here. And Dowd with quite some aggression. And he loves to play this one. Viper loses sword in between. Still triple barracks. Eagle Warrior upgrade plus the armor. Viper in some problems here. Left hand side kind of open as well. Just imagine like 3 eagles getting there. Viper now with so many idols. And now villagers couldn't even fit into the town center. Evacuated the archers. And now the economy really, really poor. Even some scouts being mixed in. War galley upgrade for the Viper, but looks really good for Dowd, who now adds a monk as well. Need some quick walls here with the houses. Town center tries to help out, but scouts incredibly bad with this one as well. And this is open, I believe. I think this is open, the Viper. Uh-oh, Eagle's getting in. And that was even double open, I believe. The house and this opening. Oh no, there's a palisade behind. Okay, so one eagle trades off quite a bit. Oh, but another opening. Uh-oh, and Viper's TC is blocked here. Oh, but not for too long. Just finishes that one off and now can start the town center. So Viper will play 3 TCs. But that is so unfortunate for him. Like worker efficiency, right? That's what you can see. Dowd has basically double the income right now. Finds more kills. 36 villager minutes against 18 villager minutes. Dowd has to be loving life. Transport ship for relics? Looks like it. Transport there. Monastery here. I still feel like Dowd doesn't have enough water control though. Isn't it too greedy to go for 3 TCs? Well, it's not for villager production. It's more for villager safety. And he has the stone and had the wood. Obviously, he can't really afford the production and will lose more. Yeah. I really would have liked to see Viper wall at some point. And even in feudal age. Is Dowd on the clock because Aztecs are bad on water? No, not at all. Aztecs are bad on water on long distance maps. Because you don't have galleons. In short distance map, you still have fast fires and you're 100% fine. Dowd has the way better economy, will get more raids in, might even find more villager kills here. Yeah. Dowd is in such a good spot, he's not on the time at all. We'll find even more villager kills. I think Viper is in this game because he thinks Dowd might be playing this one more all in than he actually is. Dowd is actually adding a town center behind this. Has the monastery and helping out. Now Siege. Siege feels risky. Right? I think adding TCs, getting relics is the brilliant play by Dowd. Siege is a way how you can throw the game. Siege often ends the game quicker. But to get the full control and increase your winning chances, just build some eagles, keep your opponent honest, and set yourself up for the perfect late game. Ooh, finds the kill there. Add one more barracks and more eagles, maybe pikes. Yeah, it's like Dowd is so far ahead. Most options are there. I absolutely agree. Viper no eco upgrades? Yeah, only the first axe against double axe and the farm upgrade. Gets another relic. Might be 2 here. Another conversion. Viper gets quite some water control. Maybe he thinks that's his only way to come back into this game. If he completely controls this area. And he's doing an okayish job, I believe. Tries to go for a demo now as well. But those are fighting quite reasonably well. 3 knights now. And yeah, that's simply the thing, right? More eagles? Are they really achieving too much? Because now knights are out. Passing will be kind of controlled. Every TC is up. So actually the long game plan is to go for the relics, is to add a TC. Shouldn't I try to wall the north to keep Viper on one slice? I would love that. Absolutely would love that. Not really the way how you think in those situations. But yeah. Because then also your raiding is so much more visible and you can, yeah, you don't have to worry so much more. Plus you get a notification later on once the opponent actually tries to go there. Huh. How many relics are there on this map? A total of 4. That's indeed correct. 2 on one of those, either starting island. So Viper gets the clear up. Sits at 64 population against 71. Actually pretty crazy. 17 workers behind. But simply him winning water is so good for him. Dowd even goes for TC number 4. Ooh. By the way, I just realized today that I always, before I mention a number, say number. It is simply TC 4. Or is it number 4? The 4th TC. Now it goes for a 4th TC. Something that I never say. I always say Dowd is going for TC number 4. He is in age number 3. Instead of the 3rd age. Yeah. That could be the monotonous. Monotonous? Monotone? Monotone. Nomad's emphasis? Yeah, probably. TC 5. 5th TC for Dowd. Which is crazy with that 6. I'll have 2 number 9s. With chili? With chili. Rice or noodles? I thought it always comes with noodles. Okay, with noodles. And what do I get? Number 47 with rice. Every single time. Uh-oh, Dowd TC here. That's a way how to throw. And I'm not sure if that palisade will really stay up. Actually, this one very low HP. 1 hit away. But Dowd can't even outproduce that one, or can he? It's really close, really close. And yeah, he actually drops. 3 knights. Are out killing that one. Do we have any help coming over? Eagles. Okay. So Dowd, I think he might keep this one alive. We'll get really close. I think Dowd will be in time. To chase this one away. 17 HP. Eagles around. And yeah, nice timing. So keeps that one alive. And Dowd is safe. 10 population lead for Dowd. Viper, expanding to the next pizza piece. Is going out there with the monk? Does he not know? Does the Viper not know? And more eagles again. Viper simply doesn't get his proper control of this area. He is on stone, so just some stone walls could make life so much easier for him. Maybe scouting? Yeah, it's mainly for scouting. Yeah. IHQ exploring? Ah, that's how it works. That should have some solid farming eco. 32 farmers here already. Viper finally goes for some eco upgrades. While Doubt already sits at 5. And we are on the way to Imp. So Eagle Warrior spam could be an option here. Quite easily. And, oh, that's a nice raid. Whew. What happens if a transport ship with a relic dies? Initially in the game, the relic gets transported to the closest land. I think it had a change some years ago. I don't know at which version. I think at Definitive Edition. That it actually transport back to the spot where it boarded. Stout banking wood on purpose? Not really, no. I wouldn't hate, that's what I wanted to say. Some docks here and go for fast fire ships. Returns where it wasn't originally? No. At least I thought it returns on basically where the monk entered the transporter. It would be more realistic if the relic disappears. Oh boy, someone didn't read Lord of the Rings. Someone didn't read Lord of the Rings. Why don't we just bury the ring underwater? Where water is. Might be land one time. Or something like that. Ono has a good YouTube video about it. Covers many different scenarios. Okay, nice. And the Viper has to give this one up. Doubt takes another game. 3-2 now. Oh, Doubt still very much in punching distance here. And Viper, yeah, the archers had them split off. Maybe waiting for 3 archers could have been an option. Doubt going for the eagles, nice move there. But simply the opening of Doubt felt so much better. I think playing this map and not going for a sitting elephant is simply a mistake. You know where they spawn, and Viper's uptime slower than the Aztecs. Aztecs then have faster docks. You will never not lose so much on water. Unexpected? Not really. You're not controlling the water and your opponent can go into lead eagles. And you scouted mass TCs. So you know their economy is even really strong. Yeah. Doesn't Sauron just forge a new ring? I thought because he put all his evil and all his power into the one. He didn't have any evil and power left. And his existence was bound to it. At least that's how my understanding was. 25k against 32k Doubt. That's with really nice rates there. And a win that I did not see coming. I thought Lithuanians was so good. And yeah, maybe someone can check the Winchester game again. Oops. I felt Winchester had an 8:30 timing or something. And Doubt and the Viper in this one had 10:15. Winchester against Capot? Yeah. Compass map. Thank you. Casual 8-hour session now. Something like Pop 16 up. Yeah, I think it was like 6. Yeah, it's something in that ballpark, yeah. Such a crazy execution. Crazy execution. And once the opponent has like 4 galleys, you never come back onto water. Like if you don't have anything. Not never, but not in the first 5 minutes. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. That's Tex 1. And we had Malay winning against Bulgarians. And we had Lithuanians losing. So, what other maps do we have left? So it should be Viper's 2 home maps here, right? So it should be Mert and Boundary Brawl. Boundary Brawl Goth should still be pretty good. Berbers as well. And Mert... Mayans? Yeah, Viper has more creative civilizations left than Doubt. Like, honestly, like Mayans, Berbers? I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And it will be Mert with Turks against Burgundians. Not really what we expected. Ah, that's Mert. Okay. I misremembered the map, even though we had the images. So, it will be the 10 boar map. Is NAC4 an important tournament for you? If it was an important tournament, I wouldn't do it. Let's say it that way. Lot of Mayans and Burgundian, it's so OP. Okay. Also at Berbers. So either Mayans or Berbers won't be played. Ooh. Myard? Ah, it's Myard? Okay. Unlucky for Doubt, the wood is far away. This feels really weird, right? What's happening here? He builds it next to the shorefish. And then goes for the boar play. And Viper, he tried to get his 5 boars. As you all know, it's 10 boars on the map. And this one will be quite some blocking now. Isn't a Mire a swamp? Oh, would make lots of sense. I see quite some swampland here in the center. And Doubt actually goes for the shorefish already here. Will have a safe guaranteed boar for himself. Now goes for 2 here. And that's without TC kills every single time. So, will be tricky how he wants to play this one out. Oh, okay. Okay, can't be too unhappy. While Viper gets 1 boar. Doubt basically has 3 secure already. Does the Turk horse get 1 pierce armor? No. Not even an option here. And Doubt goes for that one. Okay. Can't be too unhappy. Guaranteed 2 boars. Only see 9 boars. It is 5 here, 4 there, and 1 hidden behind the town center. That's why I'm constantly talking that Doubt has more saved than you actually see. Never thought a day come when I will be rooting for someone who is against Viper in an S tier final. Here it is. Well. If the day is here, then it is probably for Doubt. And Doubt even tries to get another... What? How did that boar not follow? Okay, now we see some blocking. Viper should be coming in. Doubt still without loom. Quite a risky move. Goes for the block. Doubt how good is he in those spots. The horse is a bit out of position. Now he tries to get between himself and the boar. Does a really good job. And now the Viper slipped up a bit. Oh, look at this beautiful dance here. Doubt gets to the next side. Town center can soon help out as well. And Viper won't get the block and loses 0 HP though. Boar gets de-aggroed. Viper now needs to... let that one go. And Doubt, is not able to block the right-hand side. They're so ridiculous. Yeah, both players obviously on the highest level there. Absolutely crazy. And maybe another try, honestly. I wouldn't mind to see that. So Doubt gets the 3rd boar in now. That could be number 4 and number 5. Still 3 to take. Doubt. Yeah, okay, that was not that much of a block here. And town center. Oh, forced some idle time. Not too bad, not too bad. I can't, I'm still in game 4. We had a disconnect. What? So what is Viper's long-term plan here as well? By the way, Doubt just got double bid X. Oh, I didn't even consider that. What can Turks do here? That's the good question. Oh, next attempt of the block here. This time Doubt has Loom, so it should be less exciting. And Viper screwed up that one for a small second. Can he maybe get the ultimate block in? Doubt now blocks himself, gets in front of his villager instead of the boar. And, uh-oh, this could be dangerous. Viper is doing a really good job. Town Center is getting really close now. Viper still tries to block, but does a really good job. And the boar gets in there. Not the greatest boar positioning of all time, but that actually means 6 against 4 boars. If the Viper isn't getting that one at the top. And Viper, yeah. He will be pretty unhappy because Doubt sees that one quite nicely. Sick move. 6 against 4 boars. And still the wood upgrade for Doubt. Really good opening. Really good opening for the Lord. And look at that. Even aware that there was a really low HP villager next to the boar. So garrisoned both of the villagers. Whew. Specifically versus Burgundians, Turks should be good. Stone in the back, gold in the back as well. Viper expands quite a bit. Did he not? Oh! He doesn't know. Oh, that's costly. Out now goes for some big walls. Wants to control this game quite a bit. Still could go for a shorefish. Not sure if he will think of that boar behind. Oh yeah, he will, he will. Down on point, honestly. Really strong play. Really strong play. Very impressive here on many standards. Goes on to that gold. Viper goes for another berry pack. Okay, really wild question, chat. Really wild. I'm not even sure if I should ask it. Is fast Imperial an option? Because he's so heavily on all the extra food, plus extra farms. This is not your typical fast castle. By the way, I hate that he shot both deer. Okay, no, it won't be. It won't be. Pop 26 will just be a fast castle. All good in the hood. Was missing the second building. That's why he had to build the mining camp before the mill here. 27 plus 2 plus 2. Yeah. It's not really fast imp. No. I think fast imp without any extra resources, without too much help, should be probably 30 plus 2 plus 2. Or is it 30 plus 2 plus 3 most of the time, right? Or most of the time you go 30 plus 2 plus 2. And just speed build monastery and Siege Workshop a bit quicker. There's not arena nearly, come on. Well, Doubt will play it like arena, no? Or will if Doubt goes for stable, then you're kind of screwed. And yeah, you can't really wall. It has to be fast castle play. He had 2 extra boars though. Not really, right? You don't have any real sheep here. So it's minus 8 sheep plus 2 boars. So you're not really gaining that much. Yeah, it's just a normal Janissary play. Ooh, interesting push here. That was interesting. Okay, okay. Burgundians have a strong power spike if you let them alone. That early Cavalier may cause some struggle. Are Cavaliers that crazy though against Janissaries? Is it such a big difference? Blacksmith? Janissaries have... By the way, Viper now heavily on wood because he doesn't have the resources to build a market. So will be a massive drop-off and then builds it with 6 villagers here. I think squeezing another bill makes lots of sense, Viper. Give me another will. Give me another will. I think it could have finished. Not wanting 1/3 of the map. He loves it. So Janissaries, how much do they have? Like 50 HP? So it should be no difference if they have 50 HP. Lily, when did you decide for AoE4 and for C instead of AoE2? I have a full video on that on my YouTube, exactly answering that question. That War from Doubt? Yeah, he really loves that. He really loves that. I go into detail how the process was, why AoE4 and at what point. So wood upgrade now, obviously way later compared to Doubt already having the second wood upgrade. Decisive says 44 HP. So the +2 attack doesn't make a difference. You do 4 hit instead of 5 hit. Unless it's with forging. So actually, yeah. Once players arrive in Berlin, it will be revealed to them that the tournament is actually Age of Mythology. Mythologs? Mythologs. Okay. That would be interesting. Not a lot of people having lots of experience on that game for sure. I would have loved to see Doubt still play without Loom, but he obviously did it very early on. Did Doubt see stone mining? Yeah, very, very likely. Right, at least he had a horse here. Let me see. He should see, like, villagers are missing. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't see that one. But he sees, like, that's 3 villagers here, 8 on wood. Some villagers have to be somewhere. Uh-oh, but he has so little idea. He has so little idea. Look at that. And Doubt will be, okay, you're not building a castle here. Well, then I'm safe. I saw that you're not on this stone. And I also scouted this hill. So you can't have a forward castle somewhere. This is so good for me. This is so good for me. Surprise! That will be so ugly for Doubt. Oh, goddy. And now, obviously, some pressure here. Also, losing the market might be a big hit to him later on. Viper now goes into that wood, and it should be full food and gold. That is really, really ugly for Doubt. He even went for the greedy monastery, not helping him out at all. Monks are horrible against Janissaries because the range of Janissaries is just really, really solid as well. And Viper will push this one away. Viper, obviously, with the horse inside, is having all the knowledge of all the resources. Knows that he is on wood there at the top. Knows about the gold as well. And knows about the stone here. Yeah, has to be really happy. Phew. No resource, no army. Could be a quick game. And also no reaction here. What's happening? How did Doubt not know about this? And still no reaction. Oh no. Like, he obviously got extremely unlucky in this game. In multiple ways. But also, maybe just counting villagers. Right? Something that you do in Age of Empires 2. If you expect your opponent to go for forward, count villagers. Also works for Arabia. If at the 9-minute mark suddenly 4 villagers are missing, unlikely that your opponent had a bad start. It's more likely that they're somewhere on the map trying to build some forward towers, trying to go with some man-at-arm aggression. Doubt could not do that, and so many low HP villagers now. KD 10-0. Can Viper maybe get into the perfect game? 11-0. Janissaries now going in. Quick conversion. Not even happening. And Doubt is gifted nothing. 12-0 KD. Perfect game? Yes? No? Maybe? Could you repeat the question? 13-0. 12-0 in KD. 14-0. Another conversion with Doubt's luck. That's not going to be one. Oh, actually gets one. Good for him. But still, KD without conversions, 16-0. We'll get another kill here, most likely. More Janissaries are moving in. Dowd is trying to defend, has 4 eco upgrades. Viper sits at 3 behind this, which is actually pretty crazy. And Dowd AFK? Not really. As you can see, he's still trying to fight this one off. And Janissary is moving back, finds another kill. That one won't happen either. 20-0 KD. Maybe Dowd will end this game with a kill. Viper is not giving it to him. Viper wants the perfect game. 21-0. Viper goes for more here, and Viper sloppy by him. Now I don't care about the outcome of this game anymore. 21-1. Dowd gets the kill, gets on the scoreboard. Still 37 villages for him, 1 military against 9, and no real production for him. Janissaries can easily reinforce. Short distance now. Something you took wrong one. That's that stone you took was the wrong one. Viper said debated. GG. Thank you. GG. Congrats. The Viper takes Wandering Warrior Cup and over $6,000 for himself. The gold at the edge. Viper even Xing it, as you can see on the minimap here. 26-1 KD, 21 villager kills, some monks with that one as well. And Viper constantly scouting that stone with his horse over and over. But the Viper simply going for that one. And Dowd caught out of guards, or off guards. Also scouted that hill. No castle here. Viper went for the really aggressive one. And Viper takes it down. Pretty crazy performance. Dowd can't be unhappy with how he played. Honestly, pretty strong performance. Got into the final. And this one was one of the unfortunate ones. Especially that he won game 5. Was pretty crazy. Great play there with his head stacks. And I was impressed. Also really clean game on the Golden Hill. So Dowd clearly cemented himself to be considered the top 5, top 6 player that a lot of people see him. And lovely games. Lovely tournament. As you all know, T90 and Dave hosted this one. Let's go into the statistics, and then I will probably try to grab the oh god, unit KD 0.04. I will try to grab the interview away from Dave's channel as well. You can also go over to his channel and share some love. Could make lots of sense. I enjoyed it with you. It was absolutely enjoyable. Whew.